Welcome, bruh. Welcome. Yeah. I just turned up the intro song. That's all. You probably haven't heard it in a while. We're gonna get going pretty soon, guys. This is gonna be a members only chitty chat. Everyone come into the office. Crisscross apple saucies. I got some stuff I want to talk to you guys about. I got some updates for the crew. Remember, guys, this is members only, so if you're not a member, you can't chat, but you can watch. Stoner Gaming, maybe not. I might just do an hour. Maybe just an hour. Dead last zombie, baby. Woo! Welcome to the crew. Chitty chat. We'll be trying something different, guys, this weekend. Can't wait to share with you guys. Gonna be a little test of sorts for August. But yes, this is this is going to be a members only Q&A type thing. We're going to go over some gear, possibly, if you guys want to look at some gear. Dead last, you've been learning to ride for awesome, man. Super happy. Come sit down, man. Come sit down and go in the office. Go sit in the office, guys. Let's go ahead and go in the office real quick. What's up, everybody? Come sit down in the office. I got my got some coffee. Got some coffee right here. Rookies, you're gonna have to sit up front. You have to sit up front. Hey, look at all you guys. Look at all you guys. Look at all the green. Remember when we tried to have it all green all the time? Now we can. So today, guys, we're gonna be going over a quick Q&A. This is like a members meeting. Definitely want to keep doing this. I love doing this. I love just hanging out with you guys. It's gonna be a simple, easy peasy, pumpkin easy, whatever you want to do type thing. What we typically do on Tuesday, Wednesdays, and Thursdays is the full class. Fridays are going to be just us hanging out, having a nice chat. I typically would do like if you guys have been here for a while, I would do a monthly report of what we're doing here on the channel, on Patreon, on YouTube, memberships, all that stuff. On the Discord, I'd be telling you guys what's going on. And I feel like having just a weekly thing, like I have to have a weekly thing with you guys because I get a lot of good feedback, get a lot of good questions, got to get a lot of good ideas. In fact, I'm going to go ahead and get out my notepad. It doesn't look like I have a computer up here, but I got my little notepad right here. So I definitely want to get to, you guys can have your own conversations down there. It's pretty cool. I got the headset in, so I can't hear you most of the time. So it's perfectly fine. Have your little conversations, guys. But I do have my notes. I do have my notes right here. And I wanted to share with you guys real quick some of the things that's kind of been going on, because this is kind of like an update thing for you guys. So I got some ideas about how we're doing these classroom sessions. So I have a feeling that things are kind of starting to get back to normal. People don't have Tuesday, Wednesdays, and Thursdays, especially around the noon time, around the 10 a.m. time. And this is just my thoughts. This is where I want to get you guys in on it. Let me know if Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursdays are just getting harder and harder and harder for you to attend. If you feel like there's a better day to attend, let me know in the chitty chat. I have some ideas right now, and I think I really want to start them tomorrow. and the idea is to do a Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday classroom session. Mondays will be what we're doing here today, to recap how the weekend went, to answer questions if you had training. And Friday, Saturday, Sunday will be the classroom session instead of Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. And the reason why I kind of went towards that route was kind of twofold, and I'm going to get your guys' opinion on this because I definitely want to get your opinion on this. Twofold. For one, I started seeing the numbers start to dip, and I started asking around, just like, seeing what's up, and I've been seeing a lot of people saying, hey, I've been having to go to work, all these other things. And I'm super happy that you're having to go to work now, but what's happening is you're missing class, so I can't be having that. Can't be having that. And happy Friday, J-Lo. How you doing? Yeah, I keep forgetting you guys are all here. I'm going on a little tangent with my brain. Sorry about that. And then twofold, like I said, the second is I think the weekends are just going to be better, and I think it's just kind of how it fits when it comes to a classroom session. Friday evening, a Saturday morning, a Sunday morning, a Monday evening, to kind of get an idea of like how your training went, and it kind of really goes into it because, like, I know a lot of you guys can't go into training on weekends, so I'm thinking maybe like a 10 a.m. or a Saturday on the Friday evening, kind of go over some of the stuff that you should practice on the weekend. Just like, hey, hey guys, hey crew, let's on Friday evening, it's like, hey crew, tomorrow I want to see some tight turns from the stop. I want to see that. I want to hear about it when we come back tomorrow. I want to hear about how your tight or your figure eights were. Let me know in the chat how your figure eights were this weekend, every day. And then Saturday, give some feedback on it. Maybe just like, chat about it, if you have a question about how things went. Same thing Sunday. And then Monday, we're going to do a recap with you guys, seeing how you feel. Vinny Madrox, baby. Welcome to the crew. Welcome to the crew. If you're just now joining in, guys, wondering why you can't chitty chat, it's a members only chat today, and Vinny just became one. So let me know what you guys think now that I got that down. I can't look at the chat when I'm talking because, man, it's tough. Because, like, if I do, I gotta get distracted. Squirrel? Nah, just kidding. There's no squirrels in here. I made sure the rookies took care of them. Ryan Gallagher, would you be able to do Fridays earlier? Because for us people in the UK and Europe, it's really late. It's midnight in the UK just now. Just wondering if that's a possibility. That is a possibility. So if it's midnight now. How would you think? Okay, so maybe like a noon, so 4 hours from now. So like that would be 8 o'clock. Do you think 8 p.m. UK time is good for you? Ryan Gallagher, Squirrel? Blue Poison Dart, baby. Welcome to the crew. Felicimo, don't forget to hit that like button. You guys don't have to check in, but if you are a crew member and you're watching this, you haven't checked in, what are you doing? What are you doing? Come on now. Come on now. Woo. Welcome, Blue. Hey, 4 new members already. Hell yeah. Come on in, man. Come on in. Let's take a seat right here, Blue. You my boy. Hey. How you doing? I think the coffee's coming in or kicking in. The good way, not the bad way when you gotta go poo-poos. Would you be able to do a private stream for me and then one for everyone else? I freaking love it, Fee. I love it. Bill Golden, welcome to the crew, baby. I catch you before it even pops up. Yeah, that would be cool. Even if it was at like UK, 10 p.m. UK, so 2 hours. Yeah. So we might, like at 2 p.m. I think at 2 p.m. might be good. We'll try it out, man. I mean, we're gonna be doing Saturday, Sunday, Monday also. And those at least Saturday, Sundays, it's gonna be early. So it's gonna be like midday for you or evening for you guys. Scooby84, baby, welcome to the crew. Guys, we're getting nutty. Guys, click that join button. Link in the chat. I don't think the Streamlab bot works when I have members only chat on. Oh wait, maybe it does. Look at it. Never mind. I lied. I know. I thought I quit caffeine too. I quit energy drinks though. That's the biggest thing. I took a nap earlier. It's coming up late. Streamlabs, get on it. What the hell? Get up on it. I'm way quicker than you, Streamlabs. It's 3 a.m. in Dubai. Oh my gosh. But what do you guys think? Because like the idea, crew, the main idea, the reason why I want to do it, because I can do Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursdays. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday work for me. I mean, I could just do Monday through Friday videos, right? And then I get the weekends to myself. The thing is, like, I don't feel like it's hitting you guys. You know, I don't think it's hitting you guys too. Like, I could probably reach out to a lot more if it's on a Saturday, Sunday, and then really structure it to a Friday to Monday streaming. Monday is this, right? Because you wanted to. Thank you, area code 207. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. I caught it before Streamlabs is going to catch it. Let me know what you guys think. Gus Rayos, me and him should link up. I already tried. We already did it twice. Nah. I'm good. I know why you want me to. He's very smart. He's very good. But, you know, I just have no intentions anymore. Not with that guy. I think I could... I think there's a lot of other people out there. Straw poll website, yeah. Well, I definitely want to get your guys' input. I definitely want to get your guys' input when it came to that. But like I said, the main reason is because, you know, I can challenge you to do something this weekend. Like if I talk to you like Friday, like today, like I can challenge you. Hey guys, go out there and practice tomorrow. But then I won't see you until Tuesday. So I definitely want to be able to like keep you accountable, you know, like Saturday. And it's like, if you said you're going to do something, I'll probably remember it over a day, right? Speed limit challenger, baby. Welcome to the crew. Woo! Let's keep this rolling. Let's keep this rolling. 7 new members. Our legit insane 888. That's 8 new members. Our record, I think it was like 27. We got 8 new members already. I love seeing the green, baby. That's one of the things that I'm really happy about when it comes to YouTube. They have green. And if you guys don't have any questions, that's perfectly fine. Let's chat. Let's hang out. Let's hang out. This is for you guys. This is legit for the crew. This is for the crew. Today is for the crew. Can I keep saying that? Because I want to. Because you make all this possible, guys. The three classes that we have before this, you know, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursdays, would not happen if it wasn't for people like Insane 888 and the rest of you guys. I'm absolutely 100%. Like I truly believe it. I truly believe it. I really do. And that's why I love doing this. I absolutely love doing this. I love the people. I love the crew. Love you guys. I absolutely do. Dude, I used to nap all the time in when I was a firefighter, and I kind of kept doing that when I was, you know, for the first like couple months being home after I resigned. And then I had to like stop it because I was like, okay, well, it's 1 p.m. It's time for a nap. I won't wake up until 3. You know, stupid stuff like that. Chris Miles, great site, Dan. Thank you so much with the 8. I appreciate that, man. I really do. Another thing that, you know, we have more and more stuff coming in. So I have other ideas. I do want to share with you some things. I talk Gory 999, or just 29. Sorry, that's too many 9s right there. Became a rookie member. Absolutely amazing. Yeah, speed limit challengers is safety related. Yeah. You love the whole idea of homework and drills. I mean, like, maybe we can, like, come up here. Guys, let's go through a thought process. Fee, I know you want to do this, too. Let's go through a thought process here. Let's go through a little fun thought process. I love your tweets, man. Absolutely. I have it right here. Love it, man. That's a... Oh! Let's watch it real quick. This is what Fee, this is what Fee sent me. This is what Fee sent me. Oh, I don't want to click the link. Nobody wants to click the link when you're already on social medias. Look at that. Whoa. What kind of near miss a flaming tire? Oh, that tire. Oh, from a burning crane. If it's elevated, that's a scary thing. That tire, that's a tire right there getting blown out. That's one of the scary things that we have is I usually worry about the pistons in the front bumper and the rear. Usually attack the fire from angles. So these guys are actually in a good position. Let's go to where I saw both of them. But he's putting out the tire. So this right here is a good angle, because you don't want to be in front, like where the camera guy is, because the bumper can come out at you with the pistons and everything. So this is a good angle. He's not going to be really hit by much. So that's why the tire flew like right there and not at him. So if he was parallel to it, he could have gotten hit. You see that? So if he was right there like a typical firefighter would, he would have gotten hit. So that's actually like NFPA type stuff where they want you to come at angles, you know, from 45-degree angles. So this is actually really cool. And tires, you know, you can get damage from the PSI blast, but it's not like you're going to get exploded. All right, let's go back to my office. No, so I could totally do an AAR on a lot of these things because, especially when it's firefighting. Because when I see that stuff, it's like we used to go over AARs on our crashes. Or not crashes, on our fires. Yeah, I got it all mixed up now. Ryan Gal, what kind of stuff would be for our challenges, and how do you know if we had done them or not? I wouldn't know, but here's the thing, crew. One sec, let me. I'm talking to you guys. If you say you're gonna do it, honesty, integrity, right? Right? Don't say you're gonna do it. If you can't do it, you can't do it, and I'll accept that. But don't tell me you're gonna do it, and then you don't do it. So it's the accountability thing. I truly believe the crew, guys. You have no idea. I think maybe you guys are sitting at home like just one of you, like you just see yourself by yourself. When I look at this right here, and I think you might be looking at it now, and you're starting to think about it. When I see this, I see a bunch of people with the same exact morals, the same exact everything that you are feeling right now. Like if you feel new, you feel you feel a little self-conscious or whatever. I bet you a lot of people are in here too, but they're here for a reason, man. They're here for a reason, and I think a lot of you guys are here because you're a lot like me. And hey, Gus Rayos with the $5. You guys are here because you're a lot like me. You know, like people, you know, attract the same people, kind of thing. And I'm heavily into honesty, integrity, and I think you guys are here for that. First time on your live, been watching your videos for a while. Thanks for the great advice, Ghost Rayos. You're welcome, man. I switched. Thank you. Well, thank you for the 5. I switched from an under the seat gas tank to all at the top. Center of gravity. Center of gravity is hard to get used to. Am I correct in assuming slow speed exercises are the best way to get used to it? Yes. Bill Golden. So you switch from under the seat gas tank. Yeah, I also did too. I used to ride a Sportster, so the gas tank was like right in front, like typical. You know, a lot of cruisers. My FTR, the gas tank goes underneath my seat. So you're gonna have a little bit of a difference, but it's not gonna be that much. You're gonna realize it's not gonna be that much difference when it comes to that. But slow speed exercises are the best way to get to it. The best exercise to figure out the balance of the bike is a figure 8 because you're having to do that change of direction in the middle. But obviously you got to build up from tight turn from a stop to U-turn to figure 8, because tight turn from a stop is just a 90-degree turn. A U-turn is just a 180-degree turn. A figure 8 is just a 180-degree turn, but then you change the direction and do a different 180-degree turn the other way. You know what I mean? Love it, man. Love it. My challenge is to everyone to do the speed limit. Enjoy the scenery. I love it. Speed limit challenger. Love it. Dan, what is the worst motorbike crash that you turn up to as a first responder, and how were you feeling when you finished with him? So I have a couple. The one that I kind of just like out of bodied, and I was just like not necessarily all there. My training kind of kicked in. All emotion went away. There was one like that, and then one of them there was a little bit of emotion that stayed with it, and I was just like, shit. And it all started like when I started riding. So I used to go on motorcycle accidents, and they never a big deal. Green. Never a big deal. So I'll go over both of them real quick. Storytime with Dan. Storytime with Dan. The first one I'll go over, I was like, crap. I can remember it was 24th Street and Arizona Avenue in Yuma, Arizona. And it was a blue cruiser. It was a woman rider. She was trying to make a right-handed turn First Avenue and 24th Street. and she was trying to make that right-hand turn way too fast in an intersection. Went wide, went super wide. Low-sided or did something. I think it was a low side. Slid all the way across the lanes of traffic, no vehicles. Bike smashed into the curb. She smashed into the curb also. Hit her head on the curb, you know, sliding into it. Dead. Easy. And the reason why I was like, shit, is like in the middle of the day, it was really hot. And it was obvious she was drunk. You could smell it. Smell ETOH. You could definitely smell it on her breath, and she came from a bar, and it was the typical like biker, like Harley woman. No gear, no helmet, no nothing. So when I said yeah, she was dead, she's dead. She was still laying against the curb, head kind of caved in a little bit, and trail of blood just going down the gutter. Thing is, we were pulling up. When we were pulling up from the way where the blood was going. So I was in the, as a firefighter, I sit in the right behind the captain. So it's like the if you're driving, that's the driver, the captain's the passenger. Behind the captain in the back seat is where I would sit, and I could see. I was like, what is that? Like I got out of the fire truck to get the stuff. I'm like, what is that? Oh shit, she's no buenos. And I remember doing as much as we possibly could on that one. It was a load and go type situation. And I was just thinking to myself, because I just barely started riding, I was like, damn, shit. So there's that one. That was the one I actually like felt a little bit. Yeah, no helmet on the rider. No gear. Other than like the typical, you know, leather chaps, leather boots, tank top, big blonde ponytail. Elderly woman. I wouldn't say elder, like 55, 60. Good afternoon, Dan and my wife and I are taking the MSF class in August. Brian Underwood, dude, that's awesome. Super glad, man. Super glad. 9 new members today, guys. 9 new members. Remember, it's $2 a month. Brian, thank you so much for the super chat. Really do appreciate it. That's gonna pay for my little coffee. Appreciate the coffee. The other one that where I just kind of just let's get that there. The other one that I remember where, and I know I'm going, I like to spend some time with you guys. You know, yeah. The other one where I disassociated from, it was 32nd Street, and you know, I don't think I should be giving up the whatever. Anyways, I remember exactly where it was, and it was an area. It was a 55-mile-an-hour road. There's multiple intersections. There's typically a lot of senior citizens, typically a lot of farm machinery, a lot of big vehicles on the side streets, you know, coming onto the main road, which is 55. It's a 2-lane road with a middle turn lane. So it's like 5 lanes total. And this person was going eastbound on that road. Somebody was pulling out at an intersection. The motorcycle rider was going eastbound. A car, an elderly person driving, was going northbound at the intersection. So it was green light for that car. Okay, it was a red light for the motorcyclist. And they pulled out. It was one of those left turner things. And the motorcyclist, it was another cruiser, T-boned the car. And if you guys don't know what A, B, C, and D posts are, sometimes no D posts on a car. You know, like when you're driving, you have, you know, in the front, you have that, you know, where your window is. So like that first bar that comes up, that's A post. The second bar is like when you close the door and it kind of connect, you know, the window. You know what I mean? Anyways, so the first bar, right where the windshield and the driver's side window is, that's A. The other bar that goes up is B. The other bar that goes up is C. The next bar that goes up is D. That's in the back. Anyways, and then, you know, like that full part that goes all the way from the hood all the way to the back. That piece of metal. It's part of the roll cage. Anyways, smashed his face right into it. Smashed his face right into that top part. Just right. So it was an impact. He went up and over his motorcycle, so massive pelvic trauma. Open book fracture probably. I don't know, because we didn't get that far. and went up and over, face into right here on the chin, onto that top part. So basically like biting the top of the car. So basically biting the top of a car. And Flight Industries, baby, welcome. Yeah. And typically that would be a problem, you know, going 55 miles an hour, biting the top of the car. The one thing that made it a bigger problem was the fact that he was wearing a 3/4 helmet. I was wearing a 3/4 helmet at that time, and that was the Bell Custom 500, and that's the accident that made me get a full face. I've kind of mentioned this one before. I didn't really give too much context. I finally did. And when I talk about this accident, this is that accident where the patient had his mouth completely ripped open, like the predator. When the predator is angry, it's like, ah. That's all this right here. Just, ah. So you can see like the back where the tongue connected. You know, yeah, he didn't make it. But that one, I remember completely just like, I wasn't there. I wasn't Daniel. I wasn't Dan the Fireman. I was like firefighter A. You know, there's firefighter B that showed up on scene. And I was just like training kicked in. So there's that question. Speed limit challenger, what gear, clothing options that you feel leads to false sense of protection? I think a helmet. I think wearing any gear. So speed limit challenger, that's a great question because that is something that we had to fight against as firefighters. So a lot of the stuff, guys, that the smart rider principles and all that stuff, I do pull a lot from firefighting. And Scarlett, you probably hear some of this stuff. Anybody that's a firefighter has probably heard some of this stuff. Whenever you do any of these continuing education classes, whenever you do any type of fire training, whenever you do any type of stuff, because you had to do a lot of it, you'll hear about the training captains and all that stuff saying, hey, you know, just because you're wearing gear doesn't mean, you know, you're 100% safe. So a lot of problems that firefighters have, and it's also football players. So if you ever hear about the psychology of football players will go harder and harder and harder, hit harder because they have gear. And it's actually almost safer to play rugby when you don't have gear because you don't hit as hard, right? So anyways, it's kind of like that with firefighting, is that a lot of people are like, man, I got all this gear. You know, we hear about all the ratings, you know, how long you can stay in it. You know, all these different things. That's awesome. And it gets a lot of firefighters killed because they think they can go further and further and further. There has to be this limit of, you know, the moment you start feeling this, the moment you did this, the moment, you know, one of your buddies gets low, or, you know, once you hit 1,000 PSI instead of like, you know, when the bottle starts beeping. Rough Toast, welcome, baby. You'll hear people like actually getting in a lot of trouble, like in terms of, you know, getting close to dying. So when it came to motorcycle gear, I thought the same thing going into it and always realized, you know what, the gear is the gear. That has to be the norm of getting on the bike. After a while, I started figuring that out. And so like when I put gear on, it was in terms of, this is just what I put on when I get on the bike. It doesn't mean I'm safer. It does not mean I'm safer. It does not mean I'm this, does not mean I'm this. I'm just happy to have it just in case something happens. It never was the aspect of, well, if I get into a crash, I can push the limits. If I get into a crash, my gear is going to save me. I've never felt that way, but I've actually heard people think that. I've heard people say, you know, well, I got a helmet. It's not a big deal if I crash. You know, well, I got full gear. It's not a big deal. If I got a full suit, it's not a big deal if I crash. And I keep thinking to myself, you know, you've never really been in a situation where the thing that causes, or the only thing that is separating you from life and death is the fact that you have a piece of PPE. I don't think a lot of people realize that. I don't think a lot of people have been in the situation where you're inside of a house that is fully involved, like in fire, and it's complete smoke. You can't see, and all you can see is the small section between the small gap between your face and the SCBA mask, and that's all you can see. This much, like seriously, this much. This is all you can see. And you have to go by feel. And you know deep down that if you just opened it up a little bit, took the mask off a little bit, and took a nice deep breath, good chance you got a nice lung full of hydrogen cyanide and you're dead. Like it's like that close. And then you feel when you're inside the fire, it's like, well, yeah, it's warm. it feels like it's 120 degrees out, so it's pretty damn warm. Maybe even 100, so it feels like 100 degrees. It's pretty damn warm, but then you realize it's thousands of degrees in that room at the same time. So your gear does a great job keeping you alive for as long as it can, and it's doing a great job. But there's just like that thin layer protecting you from death. And I think a lot of people have that feeling of when they have full gear that, oh, it's only like 100 degrees, as a firefighter. It's only 100 degrees. It's perfectly fine. Nothing really dangerous is out there if I take my gear off. Yeah, no. That's not how it works. You've never been in that. Hey, Garrett Wilson entered the giveaway, baby. Hey, it's working finally. So I think a lot of people have this misconception of what real danger is, and it really hits them when their friend or they got into a crash or their favorite YouTuber got into a crash, and they see the big extent of it. And I've seen that. I've witnessed and I've been a part of the fact of PPE saves your life, and I know how close it is to die if you don't have that PPE. So I just translate all of that into motorcycling, is that I need to have that mentality of, if something does happen, something bad can happen if I don't wear gear. And just because I have gear on does not mean I can take extra risks, because it's just going to save me. Because it doesn't matter at that point. I mean, you can wear full gear and an AC unit can fall through the roof and crush a firefighter. Happens all the time. Happens all the time. So there's all these different things. And I love giving these little nuances and just chatting with you guys about that stuff. So if you guys have any of those if you have any questions like that, and if you like how I relate it to firefighting and just like a little fun story mode, let me know. Let me know. I always want to do better, baby. I always want to do better. Woo! Having a good time. Just relaxing with you. Rough Toast. Hey, Dan, one thing I've always wondered, how can you avoid an animal if you are mid-corner going up, down a windy hill with blind spots? Animals are way too unpredictable. And Rough Toast, to kind of go back to that, when I was talking about the AC unit coming down onto a firefighter, even with full gear, even doing the right things, that could still happen. It happens all the time, even though they did everything. So you could be doing the best, you can have all the skills in the world, do all these crazy things, but if the roof collapsed on you, there's not much you could do outside of kind of seeing how and why that type of stuff happens. And when it comes to an animal coming out, the only thing I could think of is, you're in an area, is there a chance of animals running out in front of you? Is there a sign saying watch for elk? Is there a sign saying there's bear, deer? If you know for a fact that there's coyotes that run across, whatever it is, then go into those turns knowing that that's a real possibility, and maybe take it a little bit slower, or just accept that fact and accept the fact that there's nothing you can really do. So hopefully your gear is going to kick in. Hopefully you're doing everything else right. And if it does happen, it happens. It could happen to you in a car, but once again, you're in a car, you have all the protection. A motorcycle, not really. So it's just, there's not much you can do about it. Not much you can do about it, other than wear gear just in case it does happen. Let's see. Yeah, just same thing, Ryan Gallagher. Exactly. Guy in my class passed and dumped his Cowie Cruiser turning left onto the highway. Oh, no. That's the thing around gear. My way, gear is great, but a lot of people have to have steel wire fences. No gear is going to protect you from barbed wire or braided steel fencing. Yeah, exactly. But who knows? It might like, if you didn't wear gear, let's say you hit the fence and you just ripped off your face, or you just have a bad headache, and then maybe it ripped off your visor instead. I don't know. Yeah, I taught Gory99. I just bought my first motorcycle jacket today. Those things are heavier and thicker than I thought initially. Try wearing full firefighter gear with SCBA, with equipment, while it's wet. Yeah, it's a little bit heavier than you think, but the good thing is you're not running around in it. You're on the bike riding, so that's the beauty of it, And then the more expensive stuff, I want to say that because who knows, they might be a little bit lighter weight, but not really. Insane 888, man. Hope you're doing good with that. If you're on the freeway with animals at night, use a car as an opposite in the opposite lane as an extra layer of protection. Yeah, you can totally do that. You guys have a lot. Yeah. Have a letter written from a family gear. Always won't save you. It just helps to protect you. Yep. Yep. 2.5-inch charged hose all by yourself. And then your engineer's an asshole and then puts it up at way too high of PSI. And then you crack that nozzle open. Have fun. Hopefully you got a strap. Hopefully you're doing a Keenan loop. You know what I mean? Scooby84, baby, welcome. Welcome. Today's the last day, guys. By the way, today is the last day to get July's entries. Tomorrow's August, so August entries will be going up. But you only get so many entries per month while everything is going on. So if you sign up today, you get July's entries, and tomorrow you'll get August's entries. So you'll actually have a leg up if you sign up today. Today is the last day for July's entries. And you get my ebook for free. If you're tier 3 or tier 4, you get a sticker pack. And then tier 4, you get a magnet on top of that. Guys, we sent out a bunch. If you are tier 3, tier 4 already, if you haven't gotten your special delivery yet, you'll be getting it real soon. With the giveaway, will you ship overseas? Nah, I can't. It's USA only, guys. USA only. The rules and everything are in there. It sucks. I really wish I could. I really wish I could. I got some cool things planned, you know, just because I can't do a giveaway for everybody. I do have plans on giving stuff back, guys. And that's kind of what we're doing here. I don't have to do this, you know. I was taking a nap. It was great. That's why I'm drinking some coffee to wake up a little bit more. But you rookies were making too much noise in the lounge. I had to wake up. So, this is Nikki's. This is Nikki's. Should I pressure her to get on right now? Should I pressure Nikki to get on? Is she watching? I'm trying to whisper so that we can. She's at the firehouse right now. She woke me up. She's like, hey. She's like, don't you have a class? Don't you have something to do? I'm like, shit. She's like, yeah, all the rookies in the lounge are making a lot of noise. You know, I think they're getting a little crazy. And she's like, here, baby, here's some coffee. Let me know. We can get her in here. You know, if we get 20 members, we'll do it. We'll do it. If we get 20 members, we'll do it. Just kidding. We'll probably do it anyways. Hey, sweet. The copyright claim from yesterday's stream. I got copyright claimed. I fought against it. Saying it was fair use. And guess what, guys? They released the claim. Yeah. Just do it. Would you ever get a street triple twin? I really like the look and seating position. Yeah, dude, they're really cool. Honestly, I mean, they're really fast. I think Yami would be a good one to talk to about that. But man, who here loves the MT-07s and MT-09s a lot? I think they look amazing. I think they are really good. Yeah, Phalanx, the rookie. But I love Triumph. I really want to try out their bobber. Summoner. All right, 1 second. Hey, yo! Hey. Oh, man. Sorry, guys. She's at the store. Oh, it's Street Twin, not Street Triple. Oh. She's at the store. Look at, see, motos with Matt. You know, these are questions Matt can easily answer. See, he corrects me all the time because I'm an idiot. Dead Last Zombie, baby. Hell yeah, man. Hell yeah. All right, let's take a look at it. So, Street Twin Triumph. Sorry, Matt. Take a look at it. Yes, I will accept the cookies. This thing? Ooh. Ooh. Yeah, Nikki went to the store. She woke me up and then she's like, hey, go to the store. Oh, wait. You want to build one? Let's build one. Well, I don't want a tiger. At least not yet. I think a Tiger 800 would be really cool. I think. Oh, there you go. Scrambler 1200 is really cool. It's definitely not an Indian FTR 1200. Know what I'm saying, Matt? Know what I'm saying? The Street Scrambler is pretty cool though. Matt, tell Indian to get like a 700cc. I think like an 7 or 800cc FTR would be. Honestly, I might get rid of my bike just to get the 800. Nah, I won't do that. I love the Bonneville Bobber. All right, so I was looking at that real quick. See, I was thinking of the Street Triple. What about a Rocket? Where is the Ruxton? All right, whatever. We don't have to build it. All right, would I ever get that? Hell yeah. I don't know what it is about Triumphs. Do you guys feel it too? It's like they're able to keep the old styling, right? They're able to keep the old styling and just make it modern. Does that make sense? I get that feeling from Triumph. I really get that feeling from Triumph. Indian, I feel like it's like a mixed match between old and new. And it works. Like old and new tech, old and new lines. Harley, it just looks like they I don't know. It's like they're dumpster diving through all the other R&D departments of every manufacturer. Honda just, I don't know. It's like, can we make a lawnmower out of it? Nerd just became, or not just became, he entered the motorcycle giveaway with the bubble shield, Thruxton 1200R. I can't spell right now. It is Go AZ right here. I always remember the back end. I always remember where the Harley, the barriers. I always remember the barriers. This one? Matt. What about this one? What about this one, Matt? Don't you have like 18 Bell bullets? You have that one, don't you? Don't you have that carbon fiber bullet that you got for super cheap 17 years ago? Yeah, the cool thing about having Matt on the stream, but he's not actually on it, he has to type, is that there's a delay and I could talk so much shit and he can't do anything about it. Look at that thing. Look at that thing. Who wants this? Who wants this? This is an Indian Scout with Roland Sands design, aftermarket parts on that. Woo, baby. Harley kept the old and slapped some new tech on it. Yeah, what's wrong with the Sportsters, though? I mean, like, why? The only thing they added with Sportsters was fuel injection in 2008, right? It was 2008? It's 12 years ago. They haven't added anything else to the Sportsters. They just made, like, a new model with upgraded suspension and cast wheels and stuff. It's like, come on, Harley. When I ride my Honda CBR on the freeway, do I have to lean forward at all times? You don't have to. I sit up. Are you worried about the wind hitting your chest? You get used to it, especially if you grip the tank with your legs. The wind hitting your chest is not a big deal. Have you heard about the bike that Aston Martin are making? Yami showed it in this thing a week or so ago. Yeah, I saw about that. It's so hard to see the dash. Like, the dash is almost like... Yeah, this thing. Let's see if I can get a picture of the dash. Yeah, look at this. Look at this dash. Like, how do you see that? How do you see that? Have you heard about the bike that... Yeah, there you go. I'm back at it. You know what I mean? That seat does not look comfortable either. It looks like you have more padding inside your helmet liner. Oh, GTA? Ryan, you're going to like Monday's video. What's up, Steven? Hi, student. Nah, you're a crew member, baby. What's up, crew? What are you doing? I don't know what the oppressor looks like. I haven't played GTA 5 since it came out on Xbox 360. I got it on Xbox 360 when it came out. GTA oppressor. Oh my gosh. Kinda. Yeah, I can see that. I can see that. I can see that. The Victory Vegas, like the 8-ball. I'm not a fan of... Is that the one with the big-ass wheel in the front? That 47-inch wheel? And a 12-inch wheel in the back? But it's 14 meters wide. Yeah, it's definitely something James Bond would ride. In the James Bond movie recently, he rode the Triumph Scrambler. It was heavily kitted, though, for that stunt, but they sponsored that. I own a 2008 Victory Vegas low. It's my first and absolutely you know I'm messing with you. You know I'm messing... Oh, come on. You know I'm messing with you. Don't leave. No, I was kidding. Hey, if you're going to leave, can you go to the lounge real quick and grab me a drink? All right, yeah, but don't leave. Come on, man. All right. Yeah, people haven't signed it. It's all good. It's all good. 21 in front. 11 new members today, guys. If you're just now joining, just now seeing the stream, this is members only chat. We're just kind of having a good time with members. We do this once a week. We're out in the office. You know, we're eating snacks. We're having a good time. You know, we have snack packs out in the mini fridge in the lounge. If you haven't got... Guys, if you haven't got one yet? No? Yeah, go and grab a snack pack. Yeah, I know it's invisible. It's cool. I'm gonna buy like a full green suit, like a green, and then just wear it. Yeah, Geo Auto Coffee. I woke up from a nap. Whenever I wake up from a nap, I never get like that refreshed feeling. I just get like tired. But I love naps, so not worth it. Yeah, it's a lot of money. It's a lot of money. So what do you guys think about doing Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday? So if you're just now joining the stream, I had an idea of instead of doing Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday streams. Today's the Friday stream, so we do, you know, talking with the chat. But I'm thinking you can't join Discord. But we're thinking of doing Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday streams. Sunday will be like at 10 a.m. so early. And then a Monday will be what we're doing today instead of Friday. That way we can do a recap of the weekend, how you guys did, you know, what, so you have it all ready, get you started for the week, you know. Sent me a nice 3/4 helmet. Different gear. Do you believe in motorcyclists filtering lanes to get people to wind their window down and get off their phones, or do you think we shouldn't care as much? Rough Toast, I don't think you should care. No. So there could be 100 reasons why a car is doing what it's doing. Mark Shapiro, you got it? Some way. You know what I mean? Oh, yeah, you need to get the app. You might need to get the app. If it's on your phone, you need to get the app. If it's not on the phone, and it's on if you're on browser, like on Chrome or something, then it should open up right away. I forgot what I was talking about. Oh, you know, oh, lane filtering. There could be 100 different reasons why a car is doing what it's doing, and I know the curiosity is trying to get you to check, but it's just not worth it. You know, if the car is going to cut you off, you know, it could be 100 different reasons why. Either way, doesn't matter. The car cut you off. What are you going to do? Are you going to make sure you're safe? And if all you have to do is make sure you're safe, just make sure you're safe. I don't care why they did it. It could be, you know, they fell asleep, you know, whatever. Just make sure you're safe and get yourself out of that dangerous situation. I don't care why, typically why a house caught fire or why somebody got sick or somebody got hurt. I don't care. I solved the problem, fixed it. There's the problem. What's the solution? And then afterwards, I can think to myself, man, that sucks. That kid started the fire in the closet. You know, that really sucks. But we did as much as we can. And Calty720 just joined, baby. Steven Ratner with the $4.99, baby. You guys are absolutely insane. 12 new members. Love it. Welcome. I love seeing the biker waves. Ryan Gallagher, that's the type of stuff I want to see. That's the type of stuff I want to see. Well, dead last, the invite is the link. Like, the invite is the link. You have to click that link right there. Like, I don't know why it's not working. Oh, hell yeah. Anna, how you doing? How you doing? I'm the little voice in your husband's head. I don't know exactly what I'm saying inside of his head. Hopefully it's very appropriate things, and hopefully he's thinking of me nicely or something. I don't know. I'm terrible at that. Anna, hope you're having a great day. It's a Friday evening. Hopefully you both get a nice relaxing evening. I'm terrible at this. Sorry. Not very good first impressions. Became a DDFM crew member. Thank you. I got the A2 license yesterday. Started to watch you 3 months ago, and you motivated me and learned more than my driving school. Calty720. That's awesome. I am glad you're here. I'm glad you started. Like, that's the thing is, though, you started 3 months ago and you got your license yesterday. So you actually were researching how to do it right. So I'm happy with that, man. Super happy with that. Glad you're here. Any idea why photochromatic pin lock in the USA, pin lock sells them in all regions except here? I don't know. No idea. No idea. Alex Perning, I have no idea. Hopefully I didn't get you in trouble. She's like, you're like, Anna's like, what are you doing? Listen to this guy. He's an idiot. Oh, they're trying to pass a bill here they're in Connecticut? Ah. Never become complacent, guys. Never become complacent. You guys have other bikes you want to look at? Let's look at other bikes. Well, since we can't have Nikki on, what do you guys feel about like a mini podcast with Matt? Hey, Fernando! Welcome, baby! Woo! Dude, I'd love to hang out with Fortnite. He's in Canada. So, he's way up there. Way up there. You guys see that? There's like a little bug up there. Rookie, go get the bug. Don't hit it, capture it. There's like a little bug up there. Little bug. Fernando! J-Lo. I'm messing with you, J-Lo. I'd love to connect again with Yami. We've been talking about that. We text each other every so often, just checking in with each other, make sure we're all doing good, you know. Christian, not Christina, sorry. Christian Medina. That's where I think too quickly. Welcome to the crew. Woo! Guys, remember, today's the last day for the giveaway. Or not the last day for the... Sorry, take that back. Last day to get July entries for the giveaway. There's the link right there. If you want to do it, you get my ebook. You You get some cool stuff. Check all the perks, though. Check all the perks. You also get access to the crew lounge if you enter the giveaway. So you don't have to be a member. You get access to the crew lounge on Discord and here at the Firehouse if you are in the giveaway. Oh, Motojutsu is cuter. Told you that. I won't hold that against her. Just wait. Give me 6 months. Give me 6 months. Just watch how jacked and tan I'll get. Just watch. But does he have rich mahogany and leather-bound books? And his heart, or not his heart, his Indian up there? No. Please look at KTM 390. Strongly thinking of buying it as my first bike. I have CBR 1200 or 12. Okay, all right. Calm down. The RC 390. Talking about this baby. Second bike suggestions. Super Sports would be fun. Just over the border for you, Max. Ryan. Yeah. I got a cup. Yeah, right over there. Next to the chairs. There's a cup over there. Thank you. Appreciate it, Scooby. Thoughts on super shiny, chromy helmets? Too showy, distracting? No, I think they actually might be good because Erico, that's a great question. I choose white. And that's just because it's easier to see a white head bobbing around. But with the chrome, I didn't really think about that. Think of it like a disco ball. The light reflection. And when you're the one thing that human eyes really pick out and see is light. So if like all of a sudden you're riding and it reflects off the shiny chrome helmet and it reflects light to you, it's like, what is that? But it might be a little too much out in daytime. So I don't know. I think white might be better, but that might be good. Steven Ryder, he taught Motojutsu taught your basic class. That's awesome. You had a good teacher. Man. You had a good teacher for your first class. Christian Medina, thanks for the welcome, guys. I'm in a similar boat as Calty. Wanted to thank you, Dan. Been watching your videos a while and am taking a BRC in late August. Awesome tips. Keep watching, Christian. You're gonna learn a lot. If you go to the DDFM Crew website, all the parking lot practice stuff I have in there, a little quick hint, is something that we go over in class. Might help you out. Can I look up riding gear for beginners? Yeah, I mean, I got a list right here that's gonna be popping up in the chat. But I mean, what kind are you like? What are you looking for? Like, let's pick one. Let's pick one thing. So, like, do you want to look at a helmet? Do you want to look at a jacket? Do you want to look at pants, boots, gloves, all those different things? The Yamaha R series, love the sexy lines in the eyes. So let's take a look at that. Like let's do an R1. Everyone loves an R1. Let's do 2020. Everyone loves the R1. Oh, I could see that. Look at that. Yeah, I could see that. It looks evil. And when I say evil, I mean I like that. Talking about that, baby? Yeah. There we go. Gerdman just found out a guy I went to high school with died on R6 yesterday night when he struck a left-turning horse trailer. Rest in peace. Payne A. DeLuca. Rest in peace, man. Sorry to hear that. I knew a guy that crashed on his way to San Diego. I knew a bunch of people that have crashed and died. And then I always hear about the stories here locally, and it does hit me a little bit, but man, I bet you that hit you hard. I'm so sorry. I like the look of that KTM, only downside is the color for me. Yeah, orange, I mean, I love orange, but I think the orange and white, and I like the orange frame of KTMs. I think that looks sick. White does a good job spreading it out in the giant head, reflecting light with chrome. It reflects that like only in a smaller. Yeah. I think they're both good. Justin, dude, look at the gray beard. Everybody, you You see Justin in the chat? Look at that, baby. Ooh. Ooh. Look at that. Love it. Oh, Anna, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I'm just joking with you. I'm just joking with you. We're in the firehouse. You can talk shit all you want. If I stop, here's the thing, guys. If I stop talking to you, if I stop, like I'm purposely not ignoring you right now, all of you guys, but if I purposely ignore you and I stop talking to you, that means there's something wrong. Scarlett, you know what I'm talking about. Like guy code. Best part about the R1 is the sound too. Yeah. I like breakfast though, rough toast. I think you like breakfast too. Ryan Gallagher, we the family watched all 3 of the Lord of the Rings. We didn't watch The Hobbit, but we watched all 3 of the Lord of the Rings recently, and ooh, baby, still gets me. Did an amazing job. That scene and the start of the second one, or the 2 towers, when or not the start, but when it shows him fighting the Balrog going down, and then it opens up into the big cavern with the water, because it's like a big energy fight, and then it goes wide, and it just shows him kind of going down with low music. Ooh, good editing. Ooh, good audio. Oof, good scene. You know what I mean? That's the kind of stuff I like. That's longer than the Rebel, Narisa. So what's a good beginner 250 cruiser? So we use I mean, for the 250, like you might get that's longer than the Rebel. See, that's there's not very many cruisers smaller than the Rebel. You're gonna be looking more so. You're gonna be looking more so like standard naked bikes, like a TU 250X. Not a ton in the 250 range. If somebody here in the chat can help me out, tell me what a 250 range cruiser. There's not very many cruisers in that low range, man. Quality 720, thank you for asking. Now that I can talk to you, how's my dog and myself? My dog is doing great. Got her on a better, or not a better diet, just a different one. Just kind of, because you know how people change too. You know, like your diets change, like what your stomach can handle. And I think something was there, so we got her something different that her stomach can handle easily. And she's doing great. She's doing great, man. Thank you for asking. That was a tough one. You know, we spent a couple grand for her in the hospital. She's doing great though. She's doing real good. Jack in the pants for hot. Oh, I'm sorry, guys. For the gear, we'll do the gear. We'll do the gear. I know you guys want it. I get it. Somehow we're in the classroom. I mean, I don't know how we made it into the classroom. These are all leftovers, and you guys screwed it up. You didn't clean it up. Rookies, get this stuff out of here. V-Star 250. Oh, yeah, the V-Star line. Let's take a look at that. Didn't even think about that. I didn't think they even made... There you go. 4349. That's not bad. That's actually pretty... Whoa, that's a tiny picture. Let's go to this one. There you go. That's a 250. Hey, Matt. If you're still here, what about this thing for the beginner bike giveaway? What do you think about that? That's not a bad bike. That's a pretty cool bike. I like mid controls. See, look at Matt right here. Mows with Matt knows he lives it right now. Motorcycles. Guys, what do you think? Okay, everyone shut up. Everyone shut up. Stop talking. Rookies, stop talking. It's always you rookies. It's always the rookies. Also you, Justin. Just because you have a gray beard. Nuh-uh. And then Anna over here yelling at J-Lo, getting me in trouble. Anyways. Okay, now that you guys are quiet, I'm asking this question. We're gonna answer this. What do you guys think about like a mini series, like a 6-video podcast series with Matt talking about motorcycles? Let's like we'll gather questions beforehand. We'll gather like 50 questions beforehand. We're gonna talk about these things. You know, like what's a good 250, cruiser, and he's gonna just kind of go off and he's just gonna like ramble, and I would love it because I'm gonna learn something. You guys are gonna, but like a 6, just like something small, like a mini series. What do you guys think? What do you guys think? Because if you say, Matt, let's do it, he'll probably do it. If I say, Matt, let's do it, he'll probably say, no, you're a dum-dum. You know what I mean? Just kidding, he won't say that. The Vulcan S is a great bike, but it's definitely not a 250. So I think the V-Star 250 is a good bike. See, this is what I like about the Kawasaki. Right here. They have the Ergo Fit. Make it happen. Matt, shut up, Matt. You're texting right now. Or is it me? He ain't imaginary, baby. We used to do it. We used to do him and I were doing the After the Ride podcast. This right here, guys, I'm gonna tell you right now, outside of Indian Cruisers, the Kawasaki Vulcan S is probably my second one that I'd go for. I'd get this over a Harley. I'd get this over a Harley. It's different styling, so I mean, you obviously get a Harley because of the styling. It's a little different, obviously, but I mean, you're gonna get, it's a 650. This is the ABS model, so 75. But you get all the tech. It's junk, the V-Star 250. Well, it's the MSF's version. So if you did it at the MSF, if you rode a V-Star 250 at the MSF, it's got beat up. If well taken care of, it would work. That would be delightful. No, yeah. So like the mini series, it'd be like an hour each episode, if that. And then I'd break it up into topics. So like I'll do highlights. So if it's like a 10-minute clip of a question, I'll break it up for that. Renee, dude, get some sleep. It's 2:15 a.m. there. Insane. Guys, we got 14 new members. Remember when I said I wanted to try for the record of 27 plus? We're only got 14. What's up with this? What's up with that? Let's see if we can get this going. Yeah, it doesn't look too bad. And here's the thing. This is what I like about it. This is the one thing I not a lot of people think. They're like, well, I get the Ergo Fit. Okay, what the hell? I got the Ergo Fit. And it's like, well, the Ergo Fit's great. It fits me. But here's the thing. What about resale? I know you don't buy a bike to sell it. But here's the thing. It's like, if you sell it, it's like, hey, man, you're 6 foot? Yeah, I'm 5'6". I can sit on it. You can sit on it because you can change it up. So that's pretty cool. The Ergo Fit, it changes the foot position and the seat position, all these different things. It's pretty cool. It really is. It's a different look than a cruiser, but it's a sport bike derived chassis and suspension. So it's tuned a little bit differently than a sport bike, but it's got a really good engine in it. And it has way more tech than any Harley. Thank you, Insane. I appreciate it, man. I was mowing the grass and listening, and I had to say about earlier that KTM makes good bikes. I have a 1290 Super Duke R. Whoever was talking about the 390. Sean, thank you for coming in, man. Mowing the lawn. Using a Honda. Uh-oh, J-Lo. The 1290 Super Duke R is insane. That's what Walterific has, right? What do you think about Alpine Stars SMX1 gloves? Let's take a look. See, whenever I get a question like that, and it's like I don't know what it is, I'll just look it up. But I always go back to what the main thing is, you know, safety, right? So $50 is a pretty good price for gloves. I think they look good. Looks like it's nice and comfy. You got knuckle protection, very good. A little bit of protection. I want to know what the inside of the hand looks like.
Hey, this is Anthony from REVZILLA TV. You can watch Decide. I would go with this guy all day long, 10 out of 10 times. Now, let's talk briefly to the palm, which is really my favorite piece here. Full goat skin. Again, the previous version was all Chlorino. I did not like all Chlorino. I do not like all Chlorino. Chlorino is synthetic suede. It's right.
Okay, that's what I wanted to see. All right, so you got the goat skin. You got the anti-vibration pad right there. You got reinforced stitching. You got the outer. You see the leather right here? You guys can see. You can see the little hand, right? Right here. You see the little leather reinforced, the little extra leather. That's for when you slide across the ground on the outside. So that's good. That's good. This right here is just reinforcement. Double stitched. Very good. That's a good glove, dude. Let's see. So far it is. Let's see. Let's see the rest. So, hard knuckle protection. Okay. Suede reinforcements. Suede is different than leather. Okay, that's the compromise you're gonna have to take. So leather has better abrasion resistance than suede. So palm, outer thumb, and backhand are padded with energy absorbing EVA foam for abrasion resistance impacts. Okay. PPR finger sliders. There wasn't very much. It's sliders, so it's not going to impact a lot. And remember, guys, when you impact, you typically put your palms out. Touchscreen. That's something new, guys. Like, that's something that I first didn't think was needed. But, man, there's so many touchscreen dashes out there now. So it's like it's really good to have. No, that's a good glove, man. Get it. It's not like I don't recommend certain gloves. I just pick ones that look good, have the protection, has the utility of what I need. Speed limit challenge. You got to do you go the speed limit though on the Vulcan S 2020, baby? Insane 888. Thank you so much. Appreciate that. I really do. Yeah, so the bump on the wrist, you got your radius ulna connection right there. So you like gauntlet gloves. Gauntlet gloves are going to offer more protection. They will. Short cuff gloves are mainly for like commuting and easy on and off. Gauntlet gloves will give you more protection, but they cost a little more. But I agree with you on that, especially in the wintertime here. J-Lo, I asked Harley and Indian a while back to do that. The only that used to be the thing, like with motovloggers, is to partner with a dealer and like demo their bikes for them, and that way we get content and then we get to drive traffic. That used to be the thing, and it still is with some channels. And I wanted to do that, but then I really started thinking about it. It's like I don't know enough about bikes. That's my biggest problem. I don't know enough about bikes. And my main, Matt said no. My main focus has been the person. So, like, since I don't know enough bikes, I leaned into my strength of, okay, well, how do I coach? What are the type of people out there? Psychology of humans, all those things. And that's more interesting to me than the mechanical aspect of motorcycles. So, I think if you guys have been here for any length of time, you know that I don't care what bike you get. I don't care what you ride. I don't care what you do. I mean, I do like that you do ride and all that stuff, but what I care about is if you're safe, if you're having a good time, if you're doing well, if, you know, you need some support, if you need somebody to talk to, if you need to be shoulder to shoulder. That's what I care about. So that's kind of where the channel went. So as much as that would be cool and have fun, it's not something I would do. Steven Ratner, thanks. Hey, XSR 700. Yeah, we'll check that out, man. We'll check that out real quick. So maybe if like at some point I get like somebody else on the channel that knows what they're talking about and can do all that stuff, I would definitely support it, because that is definitely something you guys want to, learn, right? But for me, it's like, I'm not going to step outside of my scope of practice. Scarlett, you know what I'm talking. Anybody that EMS and all that stuff, I say a lot of stuff that kind of goes back to that. But my scope, so like my scope, like a sniper scope. Let's think about it. Let's explain it a little bit. It's like a sniper scope, right? Or any type of scouting scope, or any type of whatever, binoculars, whatever. It's not really. There's no such thing as a sniper scope. It's just a scope. Anyways, so scope of practice, inside the scope, what you're focused on, what you're good at, what you're doing. That's what you work on. All the other stuff outside of the scope is outside of what you should be doing, outside of what your target is, outside of what you know, because what you know is right in that middle. So right here, what's in the middle is you guys, the people. Motorcycles are on the outside. Gear is kind of half in and half out a little bit. Knowing about lawyers is half in, half out from injury lawyers. Insurance is half in, half out. But safety, fundamental skills, the SMART Rider principles are inside that scope, and that's what I focus on. And who knows, maybe my scope gets bigger and bigger and bigger later on with more learning. So let's look at the XSR. And I have to keep reminding myself to stay in my scope, because the moment I start talking outside my scope, I sound like an idiot. This is a 2018. Is there a 2020? I like looking at pictures. It's a badass bike. Do like a side profile. That's a sick bike, dude. I wonder what the seat height is. That seat height looks a little high. Zoner, how you doing, man? Mark, have I ever done a you ever do cross-country rides? No, I haven't. I think the furthest I've ridden was 6 hours in one sitting. I think that was like 300 miles, 200 miles. No, it was like 300 miles. That was a lot of work. I've driven from Tucson to Idaho, or from Idaho to Tucson. I would love to. I don't have the bike for it. If I was gonna do it, I'd get the Indian Challenger or the Roadmaster. You always go with the toolbox analogy. Very good. See, we all have our own little things. Have I ever covered death wobbles? Insane 888. I've kind of covered it, but not a lot of people really understand what it is. Not a lot of people understand what it is. They know how to kind of prevent it. They kind of understand how the frequency changes between the shocks and the handlebars, which causes you to change. So you're always trying to catch up, but you're always late, and then it causes you to make it worse. There's a bunch of different reasons why, PSI in the tires, your fork seal's blue, so you have no oil. Your suspension is tore up. Bad inputs in the bike, you can actually cause it by doing that. Having a steering dampener can help prevent it. Just like all these different things, accelerate to lift the weight off that front tire so there's less wobbles. And some people are saying, decelerate so you can put more weight on that front tire. So it's like everybody doesn't know what to say and what to do. At that point, you have a death wobble. It's why it's called a death wobble. Speed wobbles and all that other stuff. This bike looks badass, dude. I like the look. Are you saying you want this as a second bike? Stoner Gaming. Yeah, don't talk then. Don't talk, man. I've had a bike for almost a year and a half and did about 17-kilometer trip last weekend on a Cowie Ninja 2. What? How long did that take, Rough Toast? The trick is cross-country riding is to start with a small country and go to the length, not the width. Yeah. R1 seat height is crazy high. Also, I would lower, but it would mess up my suspension geometry and leaning. It would. Insane 888. It would. Yeah, you don't want to mess around with the lowering kits. Every time I hear about lowering kits, I The problem, I mean, I hear so many things like that, you know, messes up the geometry, all those different things, and it's like, for what? What's the trade-off? So you can tiptoe the bike? There's ways of getting on a bike and riding a bike that is way higher than you are. And you don't want to mess with the actual bike suspensions and all that stuff, just so you can, you know, tiptoe it or flat-foot it. This is your second MT-07 with roadster design. Ooh, interesting. I like this. I like this. No, it looks badass. It looks badass. Oh shoot, we've been talking for an hour and a half. What do you guys think? 30 more minutes? I told myself 1 hour. We've been talking for an hour and a half. Hell yeah. I have roughed a 3K mile round trip plan. Still need a lot of research and a bike. Yeah. I think if I ever did, like I said, a long distance thing, it would be on a Challenger or something. Or like an adventure touring bike. Because I like the upright seating. Wait, admin just messaged me. I gotta double check. Might be teaching next weekend. If Rainin wants to teach next weekend, maybe we can have nothing. Okay. 1 sec. I think that'd be fun because, like, here's the thing: it's like I teach on weekends when I teach, and when I'm thinking about these live streams on the weekends, if I decide to teach, then it'll just be a late night live stream, if that, you know, or I could do one at lunch. I'll do like a live stream at lunch off my phone because it's just kind of like a Q&A thing. Maybe that might be a good idea, guys. If I ever teach, think about it. Come on, think, rookies. Shh. Quiet. I'm kidding. So like weekends we do this. We have the classes, but then the weekends I teach. I just take out my phone and I live stream from my phone because, you know, I'm using the rock form mount, right? Live stream from my phone, and I can show you what the range looks like. I can show you all these different things. Like I can actually do it out on the range, and if Rain is out there, she can hold the phone for me, and I could do like, you know, like that right there. Exactly. What do you guys think? What do you guys think? What do you guys think? How often, Gus Rayos, how often should tire pressure be checked? I would do it before every ride if you can. If you're riding every single day, let's say you ride to work and back, so that's twice, right? Honestly, I would check it every time. It's super simple. If you can get one of those small little tire pressure gauges, all you have to do is just clip, done. It'll take you less than 2 seconds. Because that will help you out. Because if you rode to work, who knows if you got a nail, right? So check it. And you do a quick visual inspection too, by the way. So just check it real quick, and then when you get home, cool, you got home, and then first thing in the morning when you're about to go to work, check it again real quick. If that's a little too much, like aim for that, and if you miss some, you miss some. But at minimum, do it like every week, like every weekend. Rough toast, that's awesome. That's awesome. Allie, how you doing? Mid-sized adventure seems less intimidating. I had some time on the F650 GS Dakar recently. Awesome. Guys, if you ever sit on a bike and it makes you like giddy and you're like giggling like a kindergartner on his first day of school, meeting his friends, you know, and we came back and he's like, "Oh man, I had a lot of fun," and you're all happy. If a bike makes you feel that way, then hell yeah, get that bike. That's the bike you want. That's the bike. Maybe sit on other ones and be like, "Oh, well, the other one I want." That's the one that got you. It's a good time for live streams. Awesome. Ooh, Fee. Nice. Take some pictures and post it in the lounge, or no, do it in the crew lounge. You're a crew member, baby. You can do both. Whatever. Fee, what's your homework? Fee, your homework for a 2018 R3 with 4,000 miles for $3,000. Hell yeah, dude. Your homework would be to double check everything. So look up how much an oil kit would be and see if you can change out your own oil. Start looking, if you already have gear and all that stuff, look for the service manual for a 2018 R3. Like service manual, not the owner's manual, but a service manual. And then see what you have to do. Because it does have the list, like, at 500 miles, maybe 1,000 miles, it's like do your first service. With 5,000 miles, it's like, okay, well, you got to check this, this, and this, do the oil, this, and this, check this, and this. And then, 10,000, whatever it is for your bike. First thing, do the service manual, follow the service timeline for it. Exactly what Motos with Matt's talking about. Don't get too excited and be like, I'm going to go take it for a ride. Just sit on it today. Just admire it. Look at it. Double check everything. And then tomorrow, go for a ride. Have a good time. Mr. Marv, that's fine. Hang out with your grandson. Hell yeah, dude. Can't wait till I have grandkids. Do you recommend TPMS systems? If you can find one, that'd make your life a little bit easier. It would. They do have them that go right on the valve stem, and they'll just tell you right away. That's not a bad idea. The only problem is, like, I don't know. I don't know if they'll break off. I don't know. They probably won't break off, right? No, because centrifugal force. Never mind. I'm all thinking it's going to fly off. No, it's physics. B, I had the same thing happen. So a disgruntled ex-wife selling her ex-husband's old R3 to pay off the loan. I've had something similar to that with, I went and bought gym gear or gym equipment off Craigslist. And it was like this really rich house. I was like, oh shit, what the hell? Matt actually has it. It's the my dumbbells, Matt. This is where I got the dumbbells. And it's like the Select Tech Gold's Gym ones. And I was like, damn, this place is nice. And I went up there, and she's like, I'm selling these dumbbells. What do you, $50? Like $50? Do you think that's good? I'm like, hell yeah, that's good. I look them up later. They're worth like $350, and they're brand new. And she's like, yeah, we got divorced. We're getting rid of it. And I also bought a bunch of 45-pound plates from a company that was going out of business too. So hell yeah, dude. You got a good deal, man. Sucks for him. But I'm pretty sure he's going to make a little bit more money, leaving. Ally Lindgren, exactly. You're straight up giggling as you rode it home. That's the bike. I was giggling. If you guys watch my Indian FTR 1200 video, I am giggling like a dum-dum. Rainin', you're dumb. Bell. Dumbbell. I didn't say you're dumb. Yeah, Mark Shapiro, exactly. Haynes and Climber. So I have to look more into that. That's a good thing. Like, should you get the OEM service manual, or should you get a Climber or Haynes or something like that? Because I've heard that Climber is more like the service manual is like meant for people that kind of know what they're doing with tools. And I heard like Climber is more for like the layman's, like easier for me to understand type crap. I'm terrible with maintenance. Should I just spend the money on a Yamaha service manual or wait? I would do it. I would do it. Do you have the bike yet? I would maybe just get the normal one, because they're not that hard to really. If you know how to put like an IKEA bed together, the service manual is not that hard. Like, if you could put together anything you buy from Walmart, Target, and it's like a piece of furniture, you have to follow, okay, put A to A, B to B, C to D, all that stuff. Okay, use this, do that. You could follow a service manual. I can follow a service manual. I changed out my Sportster clutch, all these other things, like the actual clutch plates and everything with the service manual. You could do it. Joe Moore, exactly. Fee, if it still has a lien, technically it's not theirs to sell. Make sure you get a bill of sale written up. Oh, okay, you got it. Awesome, I see it now. Hell yeah. Insane 888. Yeah, I know. I got these expressions. I got these got these crow's feet going on. Hell yeah. I don't mind. I don't mind. I'm a guy. We age like fine wine. Oh yeah, the bike. So yeah, I would just get the service manual. That's gonna cover everything. Nothing will be left out. They're expensive. Like I think the Indian FTR one is a little bit high. I think it was higher than the one because Sportsters are Sportsters. I think my Sportster one was like $50. I got it off eBay. I ain't that funny, insane. Doing your MSF course this weekend, finally. How do I get over the anxiety of being around other cars? I want to ride to work next week. Sierra, start off with just the class. Do the class. I know you're excited. If you don't feel comfortable, don't do it. The class will really set you up and make you either more comfortable or more uncomfortable because you're going to really learn, what to do with the bike and what you need to do with the bike. Don't rush to get into traffic. Whenever I say about the training stuff, remember I say, if you feel like you're good, do 3 times more. I use the firewood analogy. So if you feel like, hey, next week I want to do it, maybe like in 3 weeks with practice, and then do it. That's what I would do, because you'd be really stressed trying to make it to work if you'd never done it before, and that wouldn't be fun for you. That's if nothing happens, like nothing bad happens, it just wouldn't be fun for you. And then you start thinking to yourself, is this what it's like? I'm always nervous riding. I don't want to ride anymore. I'm gonna drive. You know what I mean? Exactly. Baby steps. I would do parking lot, neighborhoods, maybe side streets after work, and then on weekends, on the bike. And then when you're like, you know what, I'm getting tired, I feel good, then ride to work. Riding to work is always interesting because then you realize all the stuff you carry in your car, it's so hard to carry on the bike. So like lunch, maybe a change of clothes, all those different things. It's really hard to do on a bike. So that could be a little learning experience for you. But if you feel good after 1 week, like if you're like, or after class, you're like, hell yeah, I feel good. Passion, how you doing? Oh, PDFs would be good, and then print it out yourself. Yeah. Because this is one of those things you want printed because you go to your garage to work on the bike. You can flip the pages. You don't want to like scroll with your phone or a laptop in the garage. So you got greasy fingers and all that stuff. So that's a great idea, Fee. So that's actually what we did with the Honda Rebel service manual. We printed it, and it was a lot of pages, and then we put them in clear dividers. Before you knew it, you're at work. Before you knew it, you got home. You're like, oh man. Like the commute was actually nice. It was actually a lot of fun. Bill Gold, I was dumber than a bag of hammers. I was able to follow the service manual. Hell yeah. Same here. Well, thank you, Insane. Absolutely nice. Yeah, if you guys have links, Fee, go ahead. You can post that link. I don't think you can post it here on the stream, but if you post it in the lounge, that way, or post it in, if you can, the maintenance and gear section. Because if it's for everybody, that'd be great. I'll take a look at it too. Yeah, 85 plus shipping. Yeah, they're pretty expensive. It's just one of those things. If you could get it, and then also think, if you print it all out, how much is the paper, how much is the ink? But I'm pretty sure it's not $85. Yeah, guys, if you have any questions like that, like, well, should I do this? Should I do that? I'll just give you like a coach's answer, and then I'll kind of have a little flavor of Dan with it, because at the end of the day, you do what you want to do, but I'll tell you like my concerns, and if to you it's like, well, that's not a big concern for me, I have that covered, Like, I don't know, but you're like, I have that covered, and that's great. You know, it's like reading a review, right? Like, whenever I go on anywhere and I want to buy something, I read the reviews. I read the worst ones, and I'm like, oh, that's nothing. That's bullshit. You complained that the color was a little bit different. You complained that I don't know, the wrapping paper that it came in was weird. You know what I mean? Like, it's not a big deal. Why is this a 1 star? Screw it, I'm gonna get it. You know what I mean? 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 Know what I mean? I think it's really interesting that we have 93 people willing to listen to how dumb I am. You guys want to look at other bikes? You want to look at other stuff? Yeah, I don't have any notes written down. Back from your ride, I wish my battery in my GoPro lasted longer. Shit always happens after the battery dies. Yeah, it does. It does. You know, for the last 20 minutes, I'm going to open it up to everybody. You guys cool with that? Crew, you guys good with that? Crew, you guys good with that? Where'd you all go? Where'd you all go? You guys good? You guys are all in the lounge. Yeah, let them know. Yeah. You guys good? You want to open it up to everybody? Kind of see what it's like. We did an hour and a half, hour and 40 minutes. In terms of safety, do you think bike color matters? No. Prodigal, just get the bike that you want, whatever color you want. Open it up to everybody. Yeah. All right. There we go. Rookies, let them in. Unlock the doors. I know there's like a huge crowd out there. Let them in. Let them in. So everybody, welcome. Welcome. Come take a seat. Grab a rookie. Ask them how everything's going. Everybody can chitty chat now. Perfect essay. Printed out the service manual for Shadow. I went to the public library. It's 10 cents per paper, so $5 later I had my whole manual. Boom. Done. Scorpoid, welcome. Guys, if you wanted to chat during this whole time, you have to become a member. It's just the way it is. It's just the way it is. Mr. Marv, is air-cooled okay? Yeah, it is. I had air-cooled bike, never really had a problem. Water-cooled kind of freaks me out even more. But I mean, water-cooled is definitely the future. Oh, I gotta make slow mode a little bit longer. I made slow mode a little bit shorter for you guys. There you go. Just so I can keep up. Just so I can keep up. You have a good moto moment? Been watching your content for a few weeks now. Great content. Travis Davis, thanks, man. I appreciate it. I really do. Really do. Yeah, Shawnee just came running in. Scorpoid just kept running in. I'm free. Ben, how you doing? Good day. Are you from Australia too? Made you a better rider, dude. I'm just happy about that, James. I'm glad. I am so glad. Bearded Josh. Hey, Bearded Josh. I haven't seen you in a while, man. How you doing? Become a member? What's up, Evan? How you doing? Yeah, water cooled is going to probably be the future. There is probably some reason, I mean, that I don't know, that air cooled is going to be the better option. $15 more minutes left in the Q&A class. So guys, if you're now joining and you have any questions, now's the time to ask. Now's the time to see what's up. And yeah, so the crew's been able to ask all their questions and everything. You guys are there. Dan, is there someone that can help me? I joined as a member on July 28th and I have my receipt, but YouTube nor you are. It's completely. I remember seeing it. It's complete. It's out of my hands. It's definitely a YouTube thing. Do you have two different accounts, Lori? Because sometimes that's happened. I see you. Okay, so Lori, I see it on here. It says you joined 3 days ago, but it's the account. It's completely all caps lock, and the one that you're typing in here is not caps lock. I see it on my screen that you joined, but it's the account with full caps lock. Ben, you're from Aussie. Yeah. How you doing? Doing the MSF equivalent for Canada. That's mandatory in the province. And how do I get faster? I mostly lose points in the time sections. Just too slow. Auto Carl Prime. If it's gonna be parking lot stuff, it's because you're a little too nervous. It's perfectly fine. Just remember, if you're in a parking lot, if you give it enough gas, you have enough brake because you're not going amazingly fast. You're not going super fast. Yeah, Lori, do you have two accounts? Do you have two accounts with the same name? I think you signed up with the other one because the other one has its full caps everywhere. And when I'm looking at you right here, and it's lowercase on all the other ones. Like only the L and G is uppercase, but on the one that looks like it's signed up, it's completely capitalized. So you might have two accounts. You might have signed up on the other account. So if that's the case, go on the other account, cancel, and then sign up on this account if that's what you want to do. Yeah, so in the MSF, there's a certain sections that you have to get up to 20 miles per hour, and you have to. So it's just crack that throttle, get ready to brake if you have to, and make it happen. You know what I mean? First bike coworker selling 96 Vulcan 800 with 16K on it for $300. For $300, yeah. Can't go wrong with that. Just make sure it actually runs. Does it run? Todd, man. Hell yeah, veteran crew member. Woo! Glad to help, Travis. I done goofed. How did I become a motorcycle coach? So I started taking motorcycle classes, MSF classes, and it was recommended that since I was doing this already from the instructors, hey, why don't you become a coach? I was like, all right, cool. So I signed. I got sponsored by them. I paid for it. I signed up for it, and David Alexander became a crew member. Welcome, baby. Woo. And it was like a week long. It was 9 days. And it was just learning everything, how to be a better coach, how to like talk to people, the psychology of students, adult learning principles. And that's kind of how it went. So if you want to become a coach, just call up your local coaching facility. So MSF, Total Control, whatever it is, and ask them, how do I become a coach? And they'll tell you the process. You could start off as being a rider aide if you can. And what they do is in the MSF is that they'll set out cones. They'll maybe do demos, something like that. But mainly setting up cones, kind of get an idea of what it is you're getting into before you do that. Just post it in the maintenance Discord. Emmanuel, okay. Oh, very interesting. Let me try to help you out, Lori. I honestly think, Lori, it's you have a separate account. So whenever I sign into my account on YouTube, there's a Dan the Fireman that's this channel, and then Dan the Fireman that is that doesn't have a channel, but it's like a brand account. It's all these different things. So I have two Dan the Fireman channels, or two Dan the Fireman accounts. One of them doesn't have a channel. So how can I show it to you? How can I show Travis, welcome, baby. Like, how can I show it to you? All right, so let's do this. So, Lori, go if you're on the computer, click up here on the top right. You see how it does this? So, you know, my channel, paid memberships, YouTube Studio. So I bet you if you click this right now, it doesn't say you have a paid membership, but go to here where it says switch account. Go to here that says switch account, and then I'm not going to click mine because it has some personal ones. So click switch account, and then you're going to see Lori, and it's all caps. It's going to be all caps, and that's the one that's signed up. So try that. Let me know how that goes. Travis Davis, though, baby. Welcome to the crew. Guys, that's 17 new members. 9 more minutes till, I mean, if we could break the record, you know, that's 10 more members. It's $2 a month. It supports the channel. It really supports the channel, guys. You have no idea, like, how much it does. It allows me to do these medical reviews. It allows me to, like, invest in stuff. We're actually going to move some of this stuff so I can actually have a better firehouse for you guys. So I want to help you out, Lori. You know, we help the crew out. You know what I'm saying? We help the crew out. Because, like, you know, if I help you out, right? This is the way I think about it, guys. When I help you out, you're going to pay it forward. So if somebody else has the same question and you're watching the stream and someone's like, hey, I signed up. And you're like, aha, I know how to do it. I know how to do it. This is how you do it, and you can help me take care of the problem. You know what I mean? I keep saying, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Oh, I bought a 2020 Rebel today. Oh, David, how is it, man? One second, I got to read the rest. I have been looking at a Sportster Scout, but I have to be honest, I love the Rebel, but worried I'll grow out of it too soon. I'm 64, haven't ridden in years. Thoughts? Which one, the Rebel 500 or 300? Monrad. Oh, did I miss something, Monrad? Did you ask a question? I think I might have missed it. But you're going to do parking lot practice, and you'll go with ABS. Perfect. I love that. Already. Boom. Done. Love it. Pull an all-nighter to break the record? Well, then, I don't know. Maybe one day I'll pull an all-nighter for a charity stream, but I would not do it just so I can, you know, get more members. I'd do it to raise money, you know. The new honk is so... Dodie, you're the only one that likes it. We're actually thinking about getting rid of it. We're actually thinking about getting rid of it. You know what? While we're here, maybe I can fix up the big oof. James Sinnott. Woo! Welcome to the crew, baby. That's 18 new members. Guys, it's $2 a month. I don't want to sound like I'm begging. I'm not. I really don't. I'm not. I just, it's like, I know some people are thinking probably it's like, that's a lot of, like, I don't know if I can become a member. It's like, well, it's $2. Oh, okay. Like, I think there's just a lot of things where it's like, oh, I didn't know. So that's kind of what I'm doing here. Is like, I'm just like, just reminding you, hey, it's not a crazy, whoa. Trying to make a no bueno, a better no bueno. That's my phrase. No bueno. No bueno. No bueno. I'm making a better no bueno. Bear with the no buenos for me. So you can at least see the no. And I don't think white looks good, so let's go ahead and change that up. Yeah, you know what I mean. You know what I mean, man. You know what I mean. Go ahead and... This is going to be just a placeholder once again. Placeholder. because we're gonna be spending some of that the DDFM crew membership dues on some membership dues on some emojis, guys. We're gonna make it way better. We're working hard. Trust me. And when I say we, I legit like ask you guys for help. That's why I always say we. All right, I'm changing the no bueno. I'm replacing the image. You might have one sec. I'll tell you when to refresh. All right, refresh your browser. It should be updated right now. Let me refresh the browser on my side. I just uploaded it. One more member and we get an extra emoji. We got super close. All right, let me scroll up. James Sinot, I don't know if I said your name or not, but damn, welcome to the crew. David, you bought the 500? I don't think you're going to outgrow it. It all depends on your riding style. Like for the 500, like I have a ton of fun on it. I really do. In town, it's my favorite bike. I'd rather ride the Rebel 500 than my Indian FTR in town. It's just a lot of fun. It's relaxing. It's a good seating position. I feel like I can chill. If you feel like you're gonna outgrow it, go for an Indian Scout like you said you wanted to, because that right there, same seat height, so you're gonna get that same thing. You're gonna get that same feeling. It's gonna be forward controls, but you can always get mid controls. And then from there, you're gonna have the 500. If you don't trade it in, you're gonna have the 500. But then you're going to have the Scouts. You're going to have a more powerful bike. You can take long distance, maybe in town. Not maybe. You could do it in town, but you can go long distance. And then you have the in-town bike to have fun on. Maybe put crash bars on it. If you want to, give it away, like mentor somebody. Not give it away, but mentor somebody on that bike. You could do so much with that. I think everybody should have like a 300, 500. You guys think the next giveaway bike should be a Rebel 300? Let me know. I'm going to be giving that option to vote for those of you that are in the giveaway, though. So on Patreon, I will be doing a poll on what bikes should be for the next giveaway. And Ascar, baby, welcome to the crew. Monrad, welcome to the crew. You guys have some sick mustaches. We're at 20 new members. Guys, 7 more, we tie. 7 more, we tie. Yeah, Christian, I know what you mean. Dodie, you like that? How often are you riding? Ever since the shelter in place kicked in, roads are much more fun. I done goofed. I'm not riding a lot. I've been focusing a lot on the firehouse, on the crew. It's almost like I have to take away some of my riding so I can help you guys out, which is not that big. I like it. I like this dynamic. I'm actually gonna go riding this weekend. If we, no, we're not. I'm not gonna ride this weekend. Well, yeah, I'm gonna ride this weekend. I'll ride. I'll let me think about it. I'll ride this weekend because I want to do another ride along with Dan and the Fireman, but we're gonna be doing a live stream. We're gonna do a live stream. Joey, thanks for the nice setup. Yeah, hell yeah. Jack Wilkinson? Why am I bald? So supposedly men with very high testosterone and like very manly men go bald. So at least that's what I heard. I don't know. I mean, who do you know can grow a beard like this in 27 minutes? If I shave it, it comes right back. You guys seen the Santa Claus? Same thing. Ascar, once again, thanks, man. I appreciate it. All right, let me get to the bottom. Scooby! Woo! Did you get your book? Did you get your book? See, there it is. There's Lori. There's Lori right there. You see that? The capitalized? I think we figured it out. I think we got it, Lori. Are you here? I think we got it. So if you want it, Lori, if you want it, there you go. So if you want it on the other account, if you'd rather have it on the other account, go ahead and cancel this one so it doesn't charge you again for next month. It lasts for 30 days. So cancel that one if you want it on the other account. Sign up on the other one. It's up to you. See, I knew we would figure it out, baby. I knew we'd figure it out. Been eyeing the GS 500F, but there's no ABS, so I was wondering if that would make it a no deal. It's going to be my first bike. Monrad, go ahead and sit on the bike. Go ahead and take a seat on the bike. See if you still like it. If it doesn't have ABS, that's fine. Just you have to really practice your braking. You really have to practice it. The goal, if you have ABS, isn't to always activate it. You don't care what count? Perfect. Awesome. They're welcome. Welcome. Love it. So now you know. So if anybody ever has that question, can you help me out? Where was I at? Oh, the goal if you have ABS is to never really activate it. ABS is just a safety net. I like having the safety net. I love having safety nets, but it's up to you. It really is up to you. Stay in the Honda fold. The CB300R naked bike. Oh. Matt, are you still here? What do you think? CB300R. Take a look at it. Oh. 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 I like it. Did it only come in blue? Oh, that's the 2021. Is there different models in the 2020? No, it's just blue. I like it. I can put a rock form mount on that one. I like it, man. Good idea. Good idea. You know, I'm going to write it down. I'm going to write it down. So CB300R. And it's going to be with ABS. I'm going to put a Honda Rebel 300 with ABS. Do they make it with ABS? They have to. I know the 500 you have that option. 2020 Rebel 100 ABS. I mean, just look at this. Look at this baby. Ooh, baby. Oh my gosh, I love that color, guys. I just love that color. Like, Matt, if we get the Rebel 300, we're getting this color. We're getting that color. I mean, black is black. That it's whatever. Like this, I like the matte looking. Hey, Matt, hey, get it? And it'll be a 2020 because it's got to have the it's gonna have the LED lights, the new LED lights. It has all that stuff. Yeah, there you go, ABS. There it is. So I'm gonna write that down. All right, we got it written down. What else do you guys think? Hey man, have you ever woke up trapped in the VHS of Matilda? Let me know your thoughts. I haven't seen Matilda in so long. Did you know Danny DeVito directed Matilda? Stoner Gaming. Woo! What is up, everybody? This is Dan the Fireman here on Radio KTTI. Something. 20 new members, guys. 20. Oh, it's already 6 o'clock. Should we go? Should we end it? Should we end it right now? I'm having too much fun. Maybe if we stay long enough, Nikki will be back. What do you guys think? On cones, I would use more front braking than lean angle to turn. Okay, yeah. Army tan, it looks badass. Yeah, are you still outside, Matt? Are you still outside? Are you flying the drone, Matt? Matt, get back in. Matt, where you at? What are you doing, Matt? How long have you been flying that drone? Everyone's waiting inside, Matt. How are you holding it so nice? All right, I gotta go back inside. Matt. I gotta go back inside. I guess Matt's flying. Matt's flying outside. Does Rockform require a special Rockform phone case? Oh, guys, let's take a look at Rockform. I mean, I do way too much for them. I'm not getting paid for this. All right, so you can have... So they make Apple and Samsung cases, guys. Okay? By the way, Rockform code DanDan25, you get 25% off. So You can go to the accessories, universal adapter. Okay. So you don't need, you can have whatever you want. Like I'm all, there you go. I'm all like super white. You can have whatever phone you want. So what you do is you get this. Okay. Look at that. So you can get whatever case you want. You can put this on it. There you go. The universal adapter. You do get a lot of. Does Nikki ride, or is she still not going for it? When we're deciding to like sell it, she's like, I really want to ride again. So who knows? Who knows? It's been paid off like for a while now. Jack, you're a weirdo. What the heck? Freaking weirdo, man. Who let Jack in here? No, I don't. So there's probably a lot of dust that you can sniff off of mine. Yeah, but you can grab this. You can grab this. So, bike mount. So you can actually, yeah, you can get a mount for the bike. It's pretty cool. Motorcycle mounts. That's where we're at. Okay. So this is what I have. I have this one right here. They are working on some more. So as you notice, you can't really get one for a sport bike yet, but they're working on a sport bike one. So a little hint. Code DanDan25. But yeah, most of the Galaxies, most of the Apples. But if you don't, you can always get the universal adapter. This is the baby that I love. I have this. This thing is freaking awesome. It's magnetic, waterproof, IPX7, waterproof and dustproof. You can go crazy. It's magnetic, like I said. You can hook it up to a golf bag. Hey Matt, there we go, baby. Hook it up to the golf bag. We can listen to music. You can put it on the metal. You can hook up two of them together, and it could be almost stereo sounding. I love mine. I've been playing with the pop socket adapter this whole time, and it's metal. You can get one that's metal. So here's the magnet. So you could do it. So it's magnetic, but then look at that. Nikki, are you home yet? Excuse me. Nikki, they are you in the firehouse? People are wanting you to come in. Where you at? People want you to say hi. So James, besides taking an advanced course, what can I do to more day-to-day basis to be better rider as a big cruiser guy? 2005 Yamaha Roadstar. I need one of those mounts to start. Boom, there you go. Code DanDan25, 25% off. Let them know I said hi, and maybe we can get a better deal for our crew members. You know, thinking outside the box here. So what can you do besides taking an advanced course? So everything. Come on up. Nikki's in the lounge, guys. If you wanna say hi to her. She doesn't want to come to the office, I guess. Whatever. Come on, babe. The people want to see you. Just say hi. That's it. So what can you do? Sorry, James. Sorry. What can you do besides taking an advanced course? So if you're taking a beginner course, you know about the swerving, you know about the straight line weave, you know about the U-turn box, you know about all these different things. The thing is, practice those things, because in an advanced course, here's the thing: what you're going to learn in an advanced course is you're just going to learn all those things, but at a higher speed. You're going to learn a little bit about trail braking. You're going to learn a little bit about body positioning. And all that stuff, the braking, you need to know how to utilize your front brake smoothly with a good progressive brake pressure, because you're going to be using that with trail braking. So once you kind of get that down, once you kind of not master it, but you've gotten really comfortable with your front brake, with your throttle hand, and also with your rear brake, then that might be the reason why you need to go to an advanced course. Same thing with the body positioning at higher speeds in advanced course. Well, what do you practice low speed with body positioning? You practice counterweighting. So getting really good at the U-turns, getting really good at the figure eights, getting good at the tight turns from the stop, getting used to head positions, looking through the turns, looking where you want to go with the slow speed stuff is going to translate more so into the I smell food. It's going to translate into the advanced course. So once you get that prepped and done, then go into the advanced course. But how do you get your counterweighting? How do you get your braking, mastered or feeling good? How do you do that? That's you go into a parking lot and you practice your swerving, you practice your slow speed maneuvers, you practice your braking, not necessarily emergency braking, but let's say you pick up your speed to 20 and then get really good about doing nice, slow, progressive braking, maybe get down to 10 and then do a U-turn, you pick it up to speed, pick up speed, slow it down, do a nice, easy U-turn. Like that's an easy thing to do. And once you feel comfortable with that, then take an advanced course. So go to a parking lot, practice those things. That's what you can do before an advanced course, but I still recommend taking an advanced course. See, Motos with Matt helping out. Nikki's Adventures in the chat. Area code 207. Got the crew here, baby. Woo! Moto Trist, listening to me as you edit your latest moto vlog. Good luck. I haven't done one in a while. I need to go do one. Hey, Daniel. Name's Dan too. Any chance we could fuse together? Where are you at? No, this way. Where are you at, buddy? Come on. Come on up. Come on. All right, you never showed up. How soon after you start riding would you suggest taking an advanced course? Whenever you feel comfortable with parking lot. If like you're in a parking lot and you're like, this is just, I'm doing U-turns left and right. Figure eights are easy. I'm doing them super tight. My braking feels good. I feel good on my swerving. I've been commuting for a little bit. It's like, I feel good. From there, go ahead and take an advanced course because then you're going to feel like a beginner again, and you're going to have a new appreciation for the bonding you have with your bike. What do I do if I like adventure bikes but am 13 and short? Well, Addy, you got a while. You got a while. What do you do if you're short? You're 13. So, you might hit a growth spurt still. So you might, you might still be good. A lot of people don't stop growing until they're like 25. But if you want to start riding like right away, like you're 16, you're still short, there's ways to do it. Look up short. There's this woman, she's an adventure coach. She's an adventure rider coach, and she is extremely short, and she gets on these tall adventure bikes. And she shows you how to get on and off at a stoplight, how to handle it, all those things. Let's see. Short woman adventure riding. I forgot which one it was. Oh! Come on in.
Hi.
Hey! What is up? There's Nikki.
Hi, guys. Cheers.
Get closer. Remember this?
Hello.
Remember you gotta get closer and all that stuff? I like to scream into the mic, but it's been a while. How you guys doing? If you're in here, we'll probably do 15 more minutes. So if you want to leave, then I'll probably do a little bit longer. Because we got 20 new members, guys. 20 new members.
Ooh. Record yet?
No, not yet. 27 is. 27.
You're not there.
Nobody can hear you when you have to speak up.
You're not very far off.
See, when you get closer, you start to whisper.
I don't want to yell.
We got it. Well, it's a noise gate because I don't want people to hear me typing.
Or when I come in and out.
Yeah. So like that's why I speak up so it grabs the mic. I've been commuting for a couple weeks. I took some time to parking lot practice and was amazed at how many maneuvers I still need to work on. Yeah, Miles, exactly. You'd be surprised what you can still learn by being in a parking lot. Any tips on dealing with family and so on? My girlfriend is not a big fan of me starting riding. scared of me crashing, etc. Ended up offing myself. Monrad, the best thing I could tell you is that, you know, coming from a parent, if my kid wants to get into anything like that, I'm pretty scared for them to crash. But I know that if they went and got the training, I'd feel a little more at ease seeing that, you know, they got gear, that they went to take a class, that they're taking it safety seriously. As long as they're taking safety seriously, then I feel more comfortable. So maybe just really showing her that you're taking it seriously safety wise. Like, you're not talking about, hey, I can't wait to do wheelies and stuff. It's like, you're going to make it nervous.
Or watch this. That helps them. Yeah, watching this videos with your family, like putting you on the TV.
Yeah, so you have to scream. You see this line right here? So when you talk normal.
Hold on, let me talk. Hello. That's loud. Look, I'm talking loud.
Now you are, because you're watching it. You're watching it. Maybe you have to watch it. Plus, I've been doing this for a long time. Did we get raided by a troll summit? These random dummies? I don't know. I don't think there's any dummies here. Not yet, anyways.
There's no dummies.
Anna says hi. Yeah.
Hi, Anna.
Yeah, Anna's giving J-Lo some crap for having my voice in his head when he's writing.
I have his voice. Welcome to the club.
See that? How it didn't activate? Yep. Smart Villain 701 Husqvarna is a beginner bike. Baruz, hopefully I said that right. Yeah, that's a good bike. It's a really good looking bike. It might be a little expensive for a beginner, but it's a good looking bike. It's definitely something that you're gonna have a lot of fun on.
Show me the sexy voice.
You have to. What is up, everybody? Dan the Fireman here. How are you guys doing? Today on the show, we are going to be talking about Nikki and what kind of beer that she is drinking right now. She used to have a channel called Because Beer, because you know what? Beer.
Don't ask me what it's kind of embarrassing.
You have to.
I'm sorry.
See, you need this headset.
I'm trying.
You need this headset on so that it's like always
See,
right next to you.
everybody's like, we can hear her fine. He needs to relax.
No.
Relax.
All right, whatever. That's how she talks. We give each other crap.
That.
In the clock room. Wheelies. No, I haven't, Daniel. I haven't considered doing wheelies. I like watching it. It's just not for me.
He's not risky.
I'm not a risky guy.
Not at all.
I'm like a risk management dumb OSHA guy.
Oh my gosh. Should listen to him when I'm driving. Great.
No.
He hates it.
No. The BIOS, any advice on how to deal with losing a best friend while riding? I think you mentioned something like that a while back. I think you said that you did. Do what feels natural. If you feel like you need to take a break, just take a break.
Mm-hmm.
If you find a different passion, because at the end of the day, if you think motorcycling is like your passion, you absolutely love motorcycling, and then something happens and it's just like, you know, it's not for me anymore, or it's not, don't force it. Just find a new one. There's so many different things out there, guys. There's so many different things out there that you're going to have a ton of fun. It's going to bring you value. It's going to make you feel good. So if it's not motorcycling anymore, don't do it. Just don't do it. Don't force it. Come back to it later. Just know that you tried something out, you did something good on it, and it's on to the new adventure.
Did you read Alexander's thing?
No, I'm gonna right now. Watching you and practicing what you told us to do allowed me to pass my MSF with 100% in the written and practical test. I ended up getting a free shirt from Harley Alexander. Everyone say, good job.
Whoop whoop.
Biker wave, guys. I want to see some biker waves in the chat for Alexander. Plus, you got the pink beard and everything.
Alexander, when I took my practice test or whatever at them, I had him next to me the entire time, and I still didn't get 100.
I think she got more points on the practical test than I did. Actually, well, actually, less points because it's like golf. Whoa! Speed limit with the 50. Dinner for dinner on me for you too. Thank you, Dan, for all you do.
Thank you.
That rhymed. You destroyed my cup. But you know what? I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. Speed limit challenger. That's awesome. Thank you so much. Keep doing the
Thank
speed
you.
limit.
We'll order sushi and then tell the kids sorry they can't have any.
Yeah. Hey, you bought us sushi, man. We don't get sushi a lot. You want shit. Leftovers ain't tonight.
Oh, I just finished.
Oh, okay. Well, then we got to get sushi then. Thanks, man. I appreciate that. I really do. I wish there was a way to I think YouTube needs to get on the ball and be able to go ahead. They need to be able to give you the option to gift memberships like Twitch does. Anybody here on Twitch?
Creative.
I know. I've been asking for it. You know, on Twitch you can gift a sub. I'm gonna refresh that. Use you. Burped everywhere.
That direct.
Sean from Bikes and Beards does wheelies a lot. He's also hurt his knee doing them. So Scooby, you know what? I never say never. You know, I might, one of these days, do it the right way. Maybe do a wheelie school. They have wheelie schools, like training wheels on it, so you can't fall back all the way. You might fall off the bike, but the bike won't fall over. So I might, because it's a good way. Because I do slow speed stuff, counterweighting, side to side, right? And all it really is counterweighting vertically. And I make it sound all easy. That's how I think. But it's kind of the same concept when it comes to that.
I would love to see Dane.
Did you guys hear that at all? Because I didn't see the audio go up at all. And no, I won't ride dangerously. Joey Campbell, that is the weirdest question ever. Have you ever stopped and thought that every grain of sand is technically a still frame of Imhotep from the Mummy? No.
How high are you right now, Joey? No, just kidding.
Joey, sounds like you're having a great time right now. If you were a pack of potato chips, what flavor would you be?
Sea salt and vinegar.
Sea salt and vinegar. Yeah. Basically a fermented, salty bag of chips. Is vinegar fermented stuff? I don't know. Who else likes the 90s KLRs, Groms, and the 07? The 90s KLRs were pretty cool, Addy. They had the old style. I think the new style is just too bulky, but they also got rid of the new. They also got rid of KLRs. Now it's KLXs. So, I mean, I did like the old KLRs. They look like the military one was really cool.
Oh, look at what Alexander said.
The coaches were so impressed with me that they asked me what I had done. I had your patch on my jacket, and I explained to them who you are. New quote of the day, new comment of the day, Alexandra. That is badass.
Right.
You should let them know that, I don't know, whatever. You're badass. Dan, when I'm countersing on a turn, the bike leans. Should I keep pushing the handlebar through the turn? If what you're doing is making you through the turn, just keep doing that. Don't do more. The bike leaning is supposed to lean. What you want to do now, if you want to get more speed into it, more lean, you got to start doing a little more body positioning. So you want to get your body a little bit more into the turn. You don't have to do a lot. Okay, so don't rely on pushing more and more and more on those bars to keep your bike in the turn. Because if you keep pushing and your body stays upright, you're gonna lose traction at some point.
I remember my first.
Did you guys hear that?
I remember my first lesson. That was scary for him.
Yeah, that was freaky. That was a little freaky.
It tickled his bunghole.
This is why she's not allowed in the firehouse. She's very, very inappropriate, but that's what I like about her. Chris Horton, yeah, dude, the video it worked great. Did you think about that? When you saw Ratchet, he went through the intersection. It was the same exact concept of not paying attention, 1 second delay, 2 second delay, whatever it is, and he actually went into the intersection, was able to stop, but he stopped in the intersection, right? That's what we teach in the class. So yeah, it worked out really good. That might be if I could just tone it down, maybe just explain it quicker or condense it. That would be a really good in-class example. Like if you can't teach it out on a course, that's a good example of that. I live in Kansas. Ain't no sushi any good here. We have some. Dodie, yeah, sorry. We're going to eat it all. Yeah, Yeah, newbie, dude, we've been streaming for 2.5 hours. I don't know. I really want to get the record for the members. Almighty Pizza's helping out. We got 21 new members today. And we got Sushi on.
Welcome, pizza.
Yeah, we got. Hell yeah. Pizza sounds good too. Are you playing with that? Oh. Ever ate your bike and burped it out just for. Jack, you are having a great time, man.
Yeah.
Teach you a wheelie. I don't know if I'd be able to teach the wheelie, but I definitely would share with you what I've learned if I ever did that.
Andrew, we grew up in Czechoslovakia.
What?
Crazy, huh?
Czechoslovakia.
That's where we grew up together
Oh,
as kids.
okay.
It was cold.
I have no idea. I'm not reading that comment. Where you at?
Where did we?
Okay. I think you made it up. Hey, Dan, I have a sports owner. I was wondering how much did you modify yours to go off-road? How well do you think the stock Sporty would handle the dirt? I didn't modify it enough. I had an upgraded rear suspension, not front. I put knobbies on it. It's not going to handle very well. I destroyed the front suspension. I destroyed it. You're going to have to do a lot. It's not going to be worth it. I just did it because I had nothing else to put on my YouTube channel. So, yeah. It's fermented wine. Okay, there you go.
Slow day.
It was a slow.
Day.
I grew up in Yuma, Arizona, Andrew.
He's lying.
Hey, 30 years Yuma. Why did you stop riding? Travis asks.
You want the truth? No, I'm just kidding. I don't know. I had a scare. Remember my scare? When the last time I rode. Yeah. I was like, I didn't shift correctly or something. So I had to pull over and somebody yelled at me and then I just took a break from that and then I never got back on and I was tired of doing parking lot. And now it's freaking hot. I don't like anything hot and I'm sweating. So basically it.
Yeah. That's pretty much it.
Yeah. I know. I have a can.
Joey Campbell, no problem, man.
Why do you have a can?
It's to make it look majestic. I like holding it. I like to hold it and just walk around. And people are like, "Why are you doing that? It's not even lit." I'm just like, you know what? I'm cool. You know, old timey stuff. Hixiza, welcome, rookie.
Welcome.
You got a nice little mustache going there.
Welcome. I think I have the best beard on this whole YouTube membership thing, guys.
What is your beard?
It's gray.
Oh, we got a few gray beards.
No. I'm number one.
If you have a gray beard, go ahead and write something. Show her that you're not the only one.
Prove me wrong. I should get in here and I'll prove you. I have the better beard.
I do know what the Isle of Man TT is, and don't call me Shirley.
He knows so much.
I know so much.
He
pop
knows
culture.
a lot of pop culture. A lot.
The Isle of Man TT is insane. It was probably a false neutral. It was something happened. It was just freaky. We're in traffic, and that's all it was.
Never happened before, and I didn't know what to do. And I was going really slow. It was totally fine. It hasn't done it.
Dave 7777777, one more 7, took the online accident scene management class last week. Learned some good info. I'd like to do an in classroom version. You're gonna have a ton of fun with the in classroom version. When I was teaching it, I was like, wow, they learned like a ton. It's super condensed.
What class?
The accident scene management.
Oh, he loved it.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
I felt pretty good. I felt like I was in my spot when it came to being able to teach medical stuff, and I really want to get into it again. Is that thunder?
Yeah. Out over there to the north.
Thunder, lightning.
Nothing there yet.
Oh, okay. Sean, you'll be gray soon. I think you might be. I think it's a 6 month. No, I think that one you have is 6 month. 1 year is the gray beard, I think.
J-Lo, for Anna, I would say take it slow in your own. Don't let J-Lo rush you. Super slow. And if you stay in the parking lot forever, that's okay. Remember, it's risky getting on a freaking bike. You could die.
Damn,
I'm just kidding. I didn't want to scare you.
Heck?
I'm totally kidding. You won't die as long as you got gear on, right?
No, what? No, don't.
I'm so bad at this.
Yeah. So how did it feel in the parking lot? Like, how did you feel? Like, when I first took you to the parking lot?
I felt like when I was first in the parking lot and going around the building, like this was as far as I was ready to go until I just felt ready. And then I was like, okay, I want to go in a straight line. And even when I was ready to go out of the parking lot, I messed up because there's something you're going to learn every single time you're riding a bike. And I had the handlebars turned all the way to the left at a stop. And when I went to go, it shut off and I fell over and I was by myself. And I just picked the bike back up and got back on. That's really it. You're going to F up so much as a newbie. But all you can tell yourself is I'm new and screw anybody who gets mad at me or laughs at me. Go your own rights.
Yeah, so just, you'll realize you're going to screw up a lot.
A lot. I screwed up a lot.
So if you know you're going to screw up a lot, like what should you get? You should get gear that will protect you, gear that will protect your bike. So it's cheaper. So
like boots that had ankle protection helped me a lot because every time I fell over, they were protected, and the bike fell on me.
Scooby, the scare wasn't like oh man, that was a close call. It was just like something happened mechanically. I think I don't
think I shifted correctly.
Yeah, so I think it was like it was stuck between gears and whatnot. It was just freaky. And it was getting hot already, so it's like I'm done, and then we never got back on it, and then we just never did.
We were getting hot, not the bike.
Yeah, we were getting hot.
And I was like dying. We had just finished a short parking lot practice. Didn't get back on.
Sorry, newbie. What we meant was the NOOBIE, not the NEWBIE. So I could see how you might have got that confused. It's fine, but we're talking about NOOBIE. 22 new members, guys. Remember, 27 is the record. Let's see if we could do it. Can you take on riding in the rain as the next topic? Well, I don't know if it's raining out. We got monsoon season coming up.
I don't like him riding in the rain.
Well, yeah, I'll do it. She told me I can't, guys. I'm sorry. When I'm the chief here, she's actually the chief. So
such a lie.
It is a lie. I'm the one in uniform. I'm on duty. What are you doing here? Why you brought beer into the firehouse?
I'm off duty. I just wanted to come and eat all the food that you have out for everybody.
Yeah, we have a lot of food. We have a lot of food. Can you take on? Oh yeah, riding on the rain.
Ooh, what about Venom's question?
What is the one emergency tool you have never used, but it is the most important to keep in your back pocket? That's my ow. Sorry about that. Not necessarily my back pocket. It's all falling to pieces. This right here.
No, that's
the patch. We actually found more patches. They're on sale right now. This patch. We got right now inventory says 5, or like 4, but we have some more. But anyways, my med kit. I am glad I have it, and I have the skills to use it, and I keep my skills up to date. And I'm glad I just never have to use it, because I don't want to have to patch somebody up, and that means because something bad happened.
What did Joe ask? Yes, every weekend that happens to me. It takes a lot to come back from that.
Alexander, yeah. So rain riding is not too bad if you have the right gear. So I don't have the right gear. So when I do it, it's just going to be a lot of fun, and then I'm gonna have to like dry my gear out, wash my gear, take care of it, all those things.
What's your opinion on airbag race suit? Overkill?
No, they make a Tech Air 5 now. Alpine Stars came out with the Tech Air 5 that came from the race suit, their Tech Air. Not overkill. Your safety is not overkill.
I was gonna say, when it comes to safety, there is no such thing.
Yeah, you still need to take care of yourself, and if it's overkill for safety, when it's just like a jacket and it really only comes into play when you crash, it's not like you're wearing a cage, like you built some special purpose roll cage for your motorcycle. If it's just a jacket, it's not overkill. It's definitely not overkill.
What's a Gaviscon medley?
Daniel Harrison, no idea what the Gaviscon medley is. Please explain. Have I ever been to Sturgis? No. Any desire to? It's not my crowd. It really isn't my crowd. I like the aspect of how everybody gets together and has fun, but man, there's so many. Yeah, there's so many fatalities there. Drunk riding. It's just not my crowd.
We're just not a group crowd people person. We stay in.
I'd prefer to do like a DDFM crew camp out. We were gonna have one this year, but the whole COVID thing going on. We had one last year.
Whoever went last year, raise your hands or cheers in the chat room because that shit was so much fun. I did some Irish jig dancing there around the campfire. That was
fun. As part of the trauma med kit, are the trauma shears enough to cut? Yeah, seatbelt. It will cut it. You can cut a penny in half. You can cut a quarter in half with a good one.
You should do a demonstration one day.
Well, I don't want to dull my scissors. You can cut a seatbelt easily. You can probably cut through armor, the motorcycle armor with it. I actually, in fact, I know you can if you squeeze a little bit hard.
I answered Todd McBride's question. Hey Dan and Nikki, I'm pretty short and riding an 8 right now. Upgrade for riders.
Pretty short and riding an iron. So if you're gonna want to upgrade, you're probably gonna want to get something that has more power. Short riders. So the 883 is actually higher in seat height than a Scout, and an Indian Scout is a 1200. So it's trust me, it's way more powerful than the Harley 1200. When I had my bike tuned, I had a better clutch in it. I had exhaust, an aftermarket air intake, and I went to a demo event at Indian Motorcycle Tucson, rode the Indian Scout stock. Way more powerful. Way more powerful. It is nice. And so I would definitely go for an Indian Scout, and the seat height on an Indian Scout is 25 inches. Like 25, 26. Super low. She can flat foot it. So, I mean...
I can flat foot it and pick it up.
Yeah.
It's light. Very light.
It's low. It's got good balance. So, I'm going to tell you right now, check out an Indian Scout.
That would have been my next one if I would have kept riding.
Yeah, the Scout Bobber.
Friggin'...
Okay, so in terms of emergency tools, like emergency braking, swerving. So, I think, like, if I had one and not needed it, I mean, that's the same, like, that's anything emergency related. So, it's good to have the skill of emergency braking, good to have the skill of emergency swerving, and never have to use it, but have it. If I had to choose, it would be the swerving. Knowing what your bike can do at low speed, high speed, middle speed, whatever it is, medium speed, and being able to swerve from one lane position to the next confidently makes a huge difference. Because everybody can brake, especially if you have ABS, you can brake, but a lot of times you're not going to brake in time. So knowing how to swerve is the biggest thing. So searching for that escape route and swerving, because swerving is just part of it. You have to know where you're swerving to. So having that skill of situational awareness, knowing where your escape path is, and being able to swerve into it, even if it's far to the right or far to the left, you'll know how to do that when you do parking lot practice. The thing is, you don't want to push it. You always want to do submaximal training too. Collaboration between Brillo, Constantine, Killingsworth, and Parable Circuits. Once you complete all 4, it is said that 1. Oh, you guys, I thought I was a nerd. And I say that nicely because I love nerds. Absolutely love it. I have no idea what you're talking about, but I'm going to look it up. Gaviscon Medley. I'm going to look that up. The short girl that rides tall bikes is named Rosie Gabriel. Okay, Narisa, Rosie Gabriel. Let's take a look.
That was repeated.
Well, I can't keep up. She has videos. Okay, so she's just one of them. Wait, no, maybe she might be the one that... Yeah, but yeah, so she rides around, but is she a coach? Because there's this adventure coach that's
oh, the video you showed me where she was super tiny jumping on those tall ass bikes.
Calty 720. So go to just Google motorcycle ergo fit, and you're gonna find the website. I forgot exactly what it's called. Any advice of how to buy a good used bike like a Honda CRF 150 I don't have that. Motos with Matt has that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Motos with Matt definitely would know that.
He would know that. That's a good Matt moto.
Angel Crisis with a $49.99.
Another dinner.
These are expensive dinners. We're gonna have a lot of sushi. That means a lot of poo-poos. Man, that stuff goes right through me.
Thank you, Angel.
Thank you so much, man. I really do appreciate it. I really see. That's the thing. Like, I wish, like I said, YouTube would allow gifting memberships because, dude, that is like 25 rookie memberships right there. Like, imagine that. You just gave 25 people like access to the members only stuff. You know, the Discord. Like, that's what I can't wait for. Of course, I absolutely love the fact that we can eat sushi, but
a rough toast.
That's like double the
I carry
benefit.
A pocket knife. Love carrying my knife around everywhere. When I would ride, I'd have my knife in my pocket, and then I'd have my IDs and everything. Always a knife.
Newbie, great question. In regards to the group safety, I've historically rode in the back of my group because I have a GoPro trauma kit and training, etc. Is the back the ideal position for the most experienced rider in a group? I like the back for the same reason that you're thinking. You know, you got the GoPro, you got the trauma kit, you got the training, because you're at the back. So if anybody crashes, you're there. You're going to see it. If you're in the front, you won't see it. You're going to miss it. So I think the person with the most medical training should be in the back. The most medical training should be in the back, but should be in constant contact with the person up front. The person up front should have the most experience with where you guys are going. So, like, they have the most experience in town with the route. They understand the route like the back of their hand because they studied it. The person in the back understands the route too. Maybe not as much as the one in the front, but has all the training for the medical stuff, is doing his own checklist. So different roles. So I agree. Like, it's not necessarily most experience, but the one with the most experience in the medical training in the back. The most experience with navigation in front, but then have them both have communication just in case you guys get split up. So, and then I think it should be peppered in the middle of the group with experience. So, like, if you have somebody up front, somebody that's new right behind, somebody with a little bit of experience behind that new person, somebody that's new behind that person, somebody with a little bit of experience behind the new person, kind of like Oreo it. And that way, especially if you have comm systems, if it has the mesh system, the person in the back can easily talk to the front, the person in the front can talk to the back, everyone can hear each other. Long answer.
I almost fell asleep.
Shut up!
Somebody said Gaviscon is a laxative.
Oh, jeez.
But I forgot the whole...
I don't
about
know.
A bike.
No.
Angel said gift some stickers. Haha.
I would love to get some. I would love to.
Hi, Matt.
It's so hard to. Hey, what's up, Matt? It's so hard to get people's like emails and stuff. Advice on being a 1%er: I wouldn't do it. That's my advice. Don't do it.
What does that mean?
It's outlaw motorcycle group like stuff. I wouldn't do it. Too many risks. There's plenty of clubs out there that are not 1%ers that you're gonna fall behind. You know, if you want, like, let's say if child abuse, you're really against it, you can join the motorcycle or bikers against child abuse. If you're a Christian, you're really into Christian, there's a Christian motorcycle group. Mm-hmm. I think there's better options out there. We're just trying to read.
Look at Amy. Riding for about a month, I feel really comfortable. And to get to that, I am the bike mentality a lot. That one, I am the bike is one. Bike.
I don't remember what that was from.
That's Star Wars.
Oh, I'm one with the Force.
The Force is taking the RC1 soon. Look out for or study on. RC1.
Let me know if the music is a little too loud for you guys. I just kind of want to make it so if there's any dead noise, you guys have something. What was the question?
Anything that he would
look
out for.
All right. I've been riding for about a month. I feel really comfortable and get to that. I am the bike mentality a lot. Taking BRC1 soon. Anything to look for or study on?
He's like, no, I'm good at everything.
No. I mean, like, if you're really comfortable and you get to that, I'm the bike mentality a lot. The practical is going to be easy. The one thing you need to look out for with that is your mentality. It's like, well, I already feel it. And if you go into that feeling like, well, I kind of already know, then you're not going to get the full benefit of the class. And I know you, Angel, you're not going to do that. But that's the thing is like, you really have to take your mind and make it a beginner and really absorb and soak in everything. Even if it goes against what I say, if it goes against what anybody you see on the internet say, take it, because that's just one opinion. And that is just one other dynamic that you can really use. So you have like me, you have that coach, you have another coach, and you can kind of take what's best out of all of that. But definitely go in there with a beginner's mind, and have fun. That's the thing. It's like have fun, because you might feel nervous. So just have fun. That's the biggest thing. If you're having fun, you're gonna be loose. You're gonna do great. Serious question on how many years experience do you think I need before I get a 1000cc bike? I'm 18. Hicks Izza, it's a very nuanced question, or it's a very straightforward question, a very nuanced answer. I've always said ride to your ability, not the bikes. So you can get like a 5 billion cc bike, but if you're brand new, you're not going to use all of that. You're going to use what you can handle. So with a 1000cc bike, you could probably get away with it. I did a 1200 as my first bike, never riding before. But the thing is, I was very cautious of how much I put into it. So I'm going to tell you right now, go and take a class. Just take a class, because you're going to pay like whatever money it is. But then what you're going to do is you're going to figure out if you actually like this. You're going to figure out, well, I have a ton of fun on a 250. Well, I'm just going to get 250, or I'm going to get a 500. I'd rather get a little bit more than a 500. You're going to realize how much power really comes with a bike. You don't need a 1000cc to do the stuff that you probably want to do. You could probably get a 500 or 600, still be cheaper, better insurance rate, especially if you're 18. You save some money for full gear. You can probably get another class with the money you saved, and you're going to enjoy the bike even more.
Really be about taking the BRC.
If Melly B, if you've already taken the BRC 1, or if you've never taken the BRC 1, you feel good on it. Like if you feel good and you're able to take the BRC 2, take the BRC 2, especially on your own bike, because if you take the BRC 1, you're riding somebody else's bike, and you're going to kind of get used to that bike. But then when you go to your bike, it's going to take a little bit to really figure out the dynamics. And your bike's actually going to be a lot better than the bike that you get at the course. And if you take the BRC 2 on your bike, you're just going to bond with your bike even more. You're going to love it even more. And it's only the practical stuff instead of in-class stuff. So long story short, yes, I would definitely take the BRC 2 on your own bike. You're going to have a lot of fun. And then after that, take the advanced class.
J-Lo's Honey wants to know, how many miles should he have under his belt before?
There's no set miles.
You trust him.
There's no set miles when it comes to when you can add a passenger. The main thing is how comfortable are you with your braking and swerving? Because think about it, it's your emergency skills that are going to come into play if you ever have a passenger. You want to keep them safe, right? Especially if it's it's Anna, right? So you want to keep her safe. So you're going to practice. If you don't have full gear for her yet, you maybe you can't afford it. Let's say within 6 months you can get it. So take those 6 months to go practice in a parking lot while you're getting full gear for her, and then throw her on the bike. If you have full gear right now, what you can do is have her drive to a parking lot, have you ride to the parking lot, have you stop at the parking lot together, obviously, have her hop on the bike with the full gear and do parking lot, tight turn from a stop, U-turns, figure eights. You don't have to do emergency swerving with her on if you don't feel like you want to, but definitely figure out and feel the braking. Definitely feel the braking with her. So don't do emergency braking, but just get up maybe 15 miles an hour and just feel the difference between braking by yourself and braking with another person on it. Your tight turns from stop, you're gonna have to figure out the counterbalance. It's gonna change a lot. So what I recommend then is to go to a parking lot, get really good with your counterweighting, get really good with your head turns, handlebar turns, all that stuff. Throw her on the bike. It's gonna feel like you're a brand new rider again. It's gonna suck. But here's the thing, you already understand the principles of it. You just apply the principles that you've been practicing. How much bleeding supplies should you carry? I carry 2 of everything, ABD pads, quick clot strips, Israeli bands. Is that too little, too much? How much bleeding is in a typical accident? It depends on how many patients you have. You could go overboard, and it's like, well, people have 4 limbs. I'm going to carry 4 tourniquets. I mean, you can go real overboard on that. If it gets to that point where if that one person or 2 people are bleeding out like crazy, you got to do triage. You're not going to solve every problem. Even as EMS, if it was a mass patient incident, MPI or MCI, you have to do triage. At that point, there's not much you can do. If you're going to ride with a group of people all the time, convince them to also bring gear. So bring enough for you and maybe 2 people. So I like how you said you carry 2 for everything. So bring enough for 2 people, and that's it. If somebody does crash, it's typically 1 person, but you have enough for 2. Well, you have double the supplies. If 2 people crash, you have enough for everybody. If there's 3 people that crash, then you have other problems. 4 people plus, you definitely, something happened, and you can't solve everything.
Matt Miller, I sat on a Grom and I couldn't reach. So
yeah.
I would try it, but I don't think I would feel like I can control it.
Yeah, Groms have actually a higher seat height than Honda Rebels.
My feet were like this, hanging.
Yeah, guys, I'm gonna be getting off pretty soon. Actually, like real soon. I'm starting to get a headache at all the lights and everything. I think I'm getting old.
It's almost time for our walk.
Oh yeah, we go for a nightly walk too. Yeah, that's right. So, guys, I don't know how to end it.
Thank you.
Everyone say hi to Nikki. Everyone say bye to Nikki. If you liked her on the podcast, or not podcast, I'm all saying that because we used to do a podcast. If you like her on it, we could probably do it every so often, not all the time, but I'll get her own chair. We might fix up the office so she has a little corner desk over there.
And move this candle.
You want me to move the candle?
Yeah.
Newbie, are you still here? Thank you for creating all this. This newbie actually created.
Oh shit.
Yeah, I kind of gave him. I gave him the original thing, but he was able to make it.
Oh, look how fancy.
Yeah, I know it's fancy, right? He was able to make the helmet there. He got the emblem.
That.
Yeah, he did that. He got the emblem.
I play Newbie on what's that game we play? Draw Classic.
Yeah, so Newbie, if you're still here, man, if you want to come up with a new office, like she might need a seat. She might need a seat.
Get me a king's chair.
So if you're still here, man, Melly B, thank you for the $5 donation.
Thank you.
Oh, somebody bought a T-shirt.
Oh hell yeah! Which one?
I don't know.
Cool, that's fun.
Thank you for buying a T-shirt, by the way. But yeah, I'm gonna get going. I'm gonna go for a walk. I gotta get out of uniform. I gotta get out of my uniform. All right, guys.
For him to relax.
I gotta relax a little bit. All right.
Bye.
Bye, guys. Join the Discord. Discord is absolutely free. Discord is free. This is the Discord right here. Let's go to the crew lounge. Let's go to crew lounge. For those of you that are crew, oh, look at all these new bikes. If you guys are a crew member, or look at this, nice. Or you entered the giveaway. Sync up your Discord and your Patreon or your YouTube. So let's go rain riding, guy. That looks like a lot of fun. Ooh, he got it. This is Fee's bike. He just said he got it, guys. He said he got it. Discord is free. Fee, do that. Oh, dude, that's nice. So 4,000 miles, $3 grand. You're gonna have a lot of fun. You might want to. I think one of the first things that you should do is get new levers. Get some shorty levers, man. Get some adjustable shorty levers. I think that will help out. What else? I don't know. I'm too excited for you. Check out that chain, though. That chain, I don't know what color that looks. It might be rust. You might want to clean that chain up, man. I don't think the ex-husband. I don't think the ex-husband took care of it, or the ex-wife didn't take care of it. You know what I'm saying? So, guys, if you want to join the Discord, it's absolutely free. Discord's absolutely free. This is the crew lounge right here. Join the crew lounge. Join the Discord. There you go. Yeah. I had a lot of fun, guys. 3 hours. I couldn't do the class for 3 hours. I could not do a class for 3 hours. I absolutely had a ton of fun on this one. Guys, we're gonna stream tomorrow morning, 10 a.m. Or whenever. I'll figure it out. But we're streaming on weekends now. We're gonna test it out, see how it goes. And then Mondays, we'll do what we just did today. Mondays, we'll do what we did today. Stoner gaming you did? Hell yeah, dude. Hell yeah. Woo! Love it. Join, guys. Oh, there we go. Every time I click off it, it goes away. That is rain riding. Ooh, man. More like flood riding.